worlds, where stars whisper secrets untold. A rift tears through the astral veil, and sanity reigns, its grip unfolds. Cultists chanting shadowed halls, their voices a hymn to chaos unbound. They conjure up forbidden falls, to summon the fallen, lost and unfound. Unfound. Oh, astral winds carry us free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Across fractured planes, reality trembles, mountains weep, rivers twist in desperate prayer. The sun blinks, uncertain of its emblem, as eldritch horrors crawl from the lair. Their forms twisted and malefic, born of nightmares and forgotten dread. They drift through astral currents, a beacon for those who seek madness instead. Oh, astral winds carry us free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Every bone. In forgotten temples and cursed groves, heroes gather, there is all unyielding, to chase the ripples of reality's coves and confront the abyss, both fearsome and appealing. Oh, astral winds carry us free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. As the final verse echoes the starlit skies and death trembles on the lips of all, the abyssal maw opens, galaxies within, ready to consume all those who stall. Yet whispers of valor and unity persist in the eminent astral reckoning. Perhaps hope shall win.
Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. Apparently, my stream is not capturing what I want it to capture, so bear with me 1 moment. That was weird. I just had to apparently click the capture button, and it worked. Alright, anyways, hello, welcome on in to session number 30 of Echoes of the Fallen Ascendant. I may sound a little bit different because I don't have a pop filter, and we're in a little bit of an echoey room as not everything is currently up right now. But we're here, and we're going to play some D&D. So, let me jump over to the group, get them situated, and then we will dive in. Alright, hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Howdy. Give me 1 second. Alright, so, yeah, we're here. If it's a little echoey, just let me know. We don't have everything on the walls quite yet, so the room's a little bit on the open side, but we made it, so that's cool.
Happy new home.
Yeah, thanks.
That didn't sound very convincing.
No.
Not at all.
No, we're not. Well, I won't speak for Candace. I did not want this. We got screwed. And then literally today a toilet bust in the upstairs bathroom, and we're having mold mitigation issues like crazy, and we're finding like all sorts of crazy disgusting shit all over the place, and it's insane. The money sink already has been like, oh, well, so much for 2 years worth of savings. But we're here. We have a place to rest our head, I suppose. Anyways, let's forget all of our sorrows and play some Dungeons & Dragons. So, Session 29 recap. Winnell the 30th, 4253 PFH at 1 a.m. So the group decided to chat for a few before bedding down for the evening. They awoke the next morning, the 30th, and discussed their next move in great length. They eventually decided to send Goran's ashes back to his wife in Brackenford with an apology note detailing their intention and what had actually transpired. The group also asked Tundra to send a message to Klee to have him send a message to Cornelius in Willow Hollow, and Cain is said to charge Cornelius whatever the cost of the spell would be. Everybody thought that was okay, so Payne decided to bury Dalinar's remains under a large tree near Tundra's tent. The group packed up and then began their journey back to Willow Hollow. They traveled a full day, rested, and Dench and Canis hunted and managed to net the group quite a bit of venison, which they feasted on for the evening. In the morning, they prepared themselves for the day, and then Canis spotted a wyvern circling overhead. The beast let out a deafening roar before dive-bombing the group. However, it flew past the group and landed immediately next to Pearl. The group sprang to action and, in short time, horrifically wounded the creature, though not before it took to the sky with Pearl in its grip. With a final blast of energy, the wyvern had lost its grip on the mule, and she fell with great force, knocking Dench out completely and hurting Amelia and Canis. The group gathered as the wounded wyvern flew off to the southwest. They buried Pearl, gathered their belongings, ditched some things from the cart, and Amelia, Payne, and Dench took to being the new beasts of burden. They traveled for the remainder of the day and bedded down for the evening again. Around midnight, they were awoken by the sounds and sights of large explosions from many miles around. Dench slipped into a panic, but Lyra calmed him with song and spoken word. It was midnight. The continent rang in the new year with excitement. After Dench had gone back to bed, the rest of the group talked for a bit, and Amelia shared the Firebelly vials with Payne. They performed a little ritual, shared a few laughs, and enjoyed each other's company. The group then slept soundly through the remainder of the night and awoke the next morning. Inari the 1st, 4254 PFH, 8 a.m. So, XP for last week. We had 125 roleplay, 460 combat experience. That's right, even if you don't kill creatures, but you defeat the encounter, you still get all the XP. And then skill check 75. So everybody received 660 experience points, bringing Amelia, Canis, and Lyra to level 5. I need all three of you to please roll your hit die.
Quick question. How do you spell Inari? Is it A-N-N-A-R-I?
No, so Inari is actually I-A-N-A-R-I-I.
Could you just drop that in the chat? I-A-N?
Yeah, got it, yep.
I wasn't even close.
I was so far off too.
In case you're obsessive about tracking the events of the campaign, he posted a calendar in the Echoes chat early on.
Yes. Thank you for that. Yeah, I remember that now.
Everything went quiet. Is he talking?
Yeah, I'm
talking to
I'm
me.
talking to Candace. I got a question about
Okay.
something.
A-B conversation pain.
Amelia is apparently waking up buff. All I need to do is drink before bed. That's, I think, the lesson to be learned here.
I think I'll have to take you up on that lesson.
It's not how this really works, guys.
I don't
Hey,
know.
just a
New
quick
year.
question, Kat and Lucy. Did you guys use the short rest to roll your hit dice? Because mine is showing up differently, so we're trying to figure out why.
Yeah, I use short rest.
You used short rest? So did I. It's really weird.
Okay, got it. Yeah, it's odd because the coding, if you highlight it, is very, very different. Candace's is extremely simplified, and your guys's has weird brackets and shit in it, which I don't understand.
I had no explanation.
That is a little weird, yeah.
Working as intended.
I don't know if it would affect anything, but I had the automatically apply healing with dice result still checked. I was at max health, so I didn't bother unchecking it.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. I just rolled the hit die. I didn't actually take a short rest. Did you?
No,
apply-
I had done roll hit die, but
I don't know.
it was the only thing I could think of.
I don't know.
Okay, so you guys leveled, I got you situated. When we get to the next place where you guys actually have character models, feel free to update your HP. And that, okay, so yeah, we're starting the session 30, on Ianari, the first, 4254 PFH, 8 a.m. Don't think I have any other notes for you guys. Does anybody have any
Just to
questions?
confirm,
Yeah, go ahead.
hit dice ones count as twos, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Please
Are
tell
we?
me you're gonna boost that Constitution, Canis.
No.
I'm sorry. Are we taking this? We're taking this level now, then, or?
Yeah, you guys just long rested. I mean, you don't have to level. You could save it for the next day if you want to. I don't give a shit.
Nope. I just wanted to make sure I didn't level when I wasn't supposed to. So.
That would have been in between games. Meaning when you were not supposed to. But yes, go ahead and level now. Okay. All right. Okay, so XP done. We got the levels done. Okay. So we'll go ahead and kick it off then. You guys, we will say for the sake of brevity, you've gone through the remainder of the night since we ended on a long little, well, I shouldn't say a long, it was a moderately timed Firebelly ritual and some chit-chatting and tee-heeing and ha-haing. You guys are currently just outside of like where the bridge is towards Willow Hollow. You awake the next morning, and I will let you guys kind of kick it off from there, and you guys guide me and tell me what it is exactly that you're doing. Just to be clear, also, you have... you guys have about 4 days yet to travel before you're back in Willow Hollow.
Yeah, Dench probably would have woken up early in the morning to start breakfast, and I guess kind of get the cart ready to be hauled across the bridge.
Okay, yeah, you get up, you get yourself kind of situated, since we're going into the new day, and last night, I don't believe you guys did hunting last night because of how close you were to the bridge? Is that what we decided? I can't remember. It was the night before you did the venison thing. I don't think anything happened.
I think we
last night.
had some venison left in the morning. I think we ate some of that and rations. But
Okay.
last night, I don't think we ate. I don't think we hunted.
Okay.
All I can say is that we for sure did not hunt, but I don't remember the meat or rations part.
Yeah,
Other than it was weird.
Yeah. Because you had 4 pounds of venison left, but you each needed 2 pounds, so you guys only had to remove 3. That was for this day, though. Or that was, like, for the traveling into this day. So now you have awoken the next morning, so account, again, then, 5 rations. Hey, you don't have to feed Pearl, so that's good. You don't have to worry about doing that.
Stop it.
Shouldn't have named her.
But it was such a good joke.
Yeah. Great joke.
It was
Now
totally
I have
worth
2
it.
pearls and you have 0.
Drop the pearl bomb.
Oh, no. Both of you guys stop.
Okay, I made myself sad. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, I'll remove the 5 rations for today.
Okay, got it. And yeah, then you guys can go about your business. I'm fine with brevitying anything. I think I've done you quite enough trauma this journey.
Just a quick question. How
Sure.
how far is Drakenshire a full day from where we are currently? I
Give me 1 sec, I can tell you.
think that would be.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's close to
it's
yeah.
actually almost exactly a day. Yep.
Okay.
All right. So everybody else starts to kind of wake up. Denches. Yeah. Oh, you guys bought cooking gear too, didn't you? Yeah. So we'll say that some of the rations you picked up have like oats and dehydrated berries, and you guys wake up to Dench making like little pottages with your cooking gear over what remains of the fire. And the group goes wild.
I'm choosing spells.
I
Whoever wakes
everybody
up first,
can
yeah.
everybody can level up, and I think Payne would go about his morning stuff and head towards the bridge, right? I don't know why we wouldn't. There was talk, somebody said something about Payne telling them more about where he's from. That could be a conversation. And there was something else, and I'll bring it up when oh, Payne has something, maybe eventually. Maybe I'll save that till the evening camp.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna roleplay and talk about history and stuff, I'll let you actually do that. If not, I will move you guys to the other side of the bridge. It takes about a full day to get across this bridge. Well, like 3/4 of a day to actually get across the bridge. So.
Payne wouldn't offer anything until people start asking questions, but I just remembered it as I was thinking of what we wanted to accomplish before we started moving. So.
Okay.
When we're go ahead.
No, go ahead, Amelia.
So when we're all gathering for breakfast, Amelia, first thing, how are you feeling, Dench?
Oh well, yeah, I've been better, but this morning it's not so bad. I suppose it's those goddamn fireworks. Forgot it was the new year. Something about the sound and the smell really get to me.
Well, we'll just have to keep better track of the date and kind of be prepared for that. We're going to just try and get across the bridge today.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's probably a stupid thought actually, but I did have a thought. Maybe we can try to see if we maybe can purchase ourselves a pony or something up at Drakenshire, but that's a day off, so that doesn't make much sense.
So, I might be able to help with that a little. Celestian willing. I think I could, ask for a friend and companion like that to appear. I think. Never tried it before.
Are you politely trying to say that Celestia is just gonna give you a horse if you ask nicely?
Or that got cat so badly. Amelia just. Oh, it feels so wrong to say, but yes. Yeah, pretty much.
That's awfully nice of him.
Wait, is this something you could have done the entire time?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't think Morden gives out horses.
I'm better. No, I don't want to get stripped out.
Are dwarves typically riding people?
What?
Fair.
Are there
We
normally
won't talk
horses in
about
the
your
craters?
phrasing on that one.
What do you mean?
Some more than others, I suppose.
Well, if a dwarf was to ride something, it would not be a person. It would be probably a mule or a donkey. Though with the proper ladders, we could ride horses, I'd imagine.
You can tell a lot of the nuance that has gone completely over Amelia's head. But she, uh,
So tell me how this asking of Celestian for a pony works.
I don't entirely know how I would explain it.
Well, I mean, do you need time? Is it just like, do you need
I
to do one of your rituals, or do you need to?
probably a few minutes at least. Say probably 10, 15 minutes.
We still got a little bit of work to do in the camp, so
And I might be able to ask for a pony, as well on the nose as that is. I don't know if a pony could pull our cart though.
I was just going to say, if you're going to ask for something, don't ask for a pony because sometimes they're very literal and ponies are rather small and the cart is rather large.
People in stream, I'm just testing something, so bear with me here. It's gonna sound crazy for a second. Testing. It's working.
We wouldn't have what we'd need to hook anything bigger to the cart.
So we have. Sorry, this is a question for Kevin. We have bit and bridle still, right? I mean, like that's.
Yeah, because I assume that was all off of her when she was.
Yeah.
I assume you guys are just lashing her with some hemp and rope and not keeping all that crap in her teeth.
And that's all adjustable, isn't it? Or is it specific for like?
So Pearl was a medium-sized animal, and a bit and bridle for a medium creature. It's got to have to be for a large creature if that's what's being summoned. Unless she summons a medium whatever, then sure, yeah, it works just fine. But yeah, no, it doesn't adjust that wide.
Got it. Yeah. So like we can't put Pearl's bit on like an ox or like
No,
something like that.
no way. No, her mouth was way smaller than that. That ox would swat. You guys are gonna have a choking ox. One way to choke an ox.
Imagine that. Celestian gives you a horse just for you to choke it.
Immediately choke it.
Oh look, I'm not a paladin anymore. Huh.
All right. Well then, Amelia, is there anything you need from us? Do you just need
Well,
space and time and?
well, the question I think is just if we do get if Celestian is willing to grant us, well, an animal, can we work with something bigger?
Oh, I don't. I mean, nothing much bigger than Pearl was. At
Pearl,
least to all the gear we have, it won't fit anything bigger than her.
yeah, but Pearl was very strong for her size.
She was. I mean, if you could find maybe just another mule, I mean that, you know, and then maybe when we go into town, we can upgrade a bit and bridle for something bigger, you know. Why don't you do your thing, Amelia, and I'm gonna break down the tent, and then you guys talk amongst yourselves.
I can't imagine you could, ask for something and be like, in a week, go, but I'd like something bigger. Maybe if you're going to ask for something, then you should get what you need or want, not what fits the moment, because we're managing. As much as I don't want to pull this cart, I don't want to tell you to get a mule only to find out later that a larger war horse would have been a better choice for other reasons. And now you're stuck with a mule.
I'll be happy with
Celestian,
whatever we get. Is what all I'm saying over here.
Celestian understands that paths change. I don't think that would be an issue.
Oh, well then, have at it. It was just a concern.
Again, it's a request, and I don't know for sure that it'll work, but
I trust you. You have pretty good rapport with your guide, it seems. So I trust you.
And I think it was Miss Tundra that said it sure doesn't hurt to ask more of the people we're working for. Not that we're really working for the gods, but
Paladin. Well, initiate, but Paladin, very much so.
I think about half this group is working for some kind of god. Yeah.
But Amelia's going to finish eating, and then she's going to go off to the side and probably sit down where she's out of the way, get her, and just kind of pray holy symbol, and I'm going to end up summoning the thing that we had talked about.
Okay, and what is it exactly? How does the ritual go as far as that is all concerned? If you just, I mean, it's your descriptor, so.
I think this one isn't anything particularly flashy. For Amelia's side of things, it's very like quiet. It's very much just focused prayer. And then at the end of it, the end of the 10 minutes, without any real fanfare, it's like the air shifts and kind of coalesces into the form of the animal.
Got it. Okay. So as this ritual is happening, in the early morning, sun has kind of come up and is out, but it's chilly. The sky suddenly goes gray as Amelia's head tilts back and looks up. Her eyes roll into the back of her head, and as they do so, the whites disappear into bloodshot veins, and then that disappears, and her eyes become black, star, celestial-looking energy. Amelia, you lose touch with reality for a moment. One moment. And as you lose touch with reality and kind of like space out, see what I did there? You come to, shut up, Lucy, don't you boo me from Africa. You wake up, you come to, you regain kind of consciousness, and you are back in the void that you found yourself when you died. But you aren't drifting further and further away from any physical form or body or primordial tether. You are just hovering. And you see the stars ahead of you kind of gather in this mass, similar to what you've seen in the past. And from all around you, you hear a voice.
Well, it's been a minute now, hasn't it?
Is that a recognizable voice? That sounds like a different one than the last voice I heard up here.
Nope. This is the one I've been using for this entity for quite some time.
I think Amelia's just kind of look around and figure out.
Sorry, I asked Candace just to make sure it sounded like the one that I did have, because I was like, okay, maybe I didn't have it set right. No, it's right. Okay, sorry, you said what?
I think Amelia's just gonna kind of take a moment and like reorient herself because she wasn't expecting this, and it doesn't respond right away. Just kind of trying to figure out what the hell, or what the not hell.
You said you needed something, and I was unsure of your request. What do you want?
I'm well, my friends and I need to. We've got a long path to continue on, and well, our Pearl got well. She doesn't finish that sentence. I was hoping for a companion, an animal that might be able to help us continue down the journey we still have.
And you would bind yourself to this spirit as it would loyally bind itself to you?
Uh, if that was necessary, I I mean, I would it would if one was willing to join us, then I would view it as I did any of the others.
So it would not simply be a trivial life to throw away, to reincarnate as you see fit in the future, as your dwarf friend thinks is something you should take into consideration? This living entity, this spirit that I can call forth for you, is not something, you agree with me, that you can just throw away and force to become something new?
I don't think any life should be thrown away, and I I don't think Payne's views of the world quite align with mine. So, uh, no, I would not throw away this life.
Understood. What form would you see the spirit take?
Uh, they, I know the others were asking about a beast of burden, but I don't think that's really fair to ask. Um, a a horse, maybe one that's strong enough to carry one of us if needed and if it's willing, but not one that we're going to ask to suffer the weight of the cart for all eternity. It's heavy.
So you would seek this form to be a standard riding horse, or a horse that you intend to one day potentially ride into war.
I don't think I ever intend to go to war, but if
One does
we're
not have to intend to go to war to go to war.
Amelia's considers it for a long moment. Then I it would probably be best if this creature was able to defend itself a bit. Um, since fights and war comes to us, whether we want it or not, I don't want to see it hurt.
Understood. I will send you back. Cross the soundless stream, and when night falls, Asha will be ready for you. Call her then.
Thank you.
Look to the northeast when it is time, and follow the river.
Northeast, follow the river. Okay. Okay.
And with the second kind of acknowledgement, your eyes flash back open, and you are sitting upright in the camp. Pretty much no time has passed. It's only been a couple of minutes. But you guys see as her eyes kind of roll back into bloodshot, and then roll back, and you see her pupils, and she blinks a few times. The energy that was coalescing kind of around her hands, and she was doing this ritual, fades, and it kind of like escapes upwards, almost like a crackling campfire, before bursting into little sparks, and then just it's gone.
So for us, was it also a couple minutes, or it was just?
Yeah, no, it was just a couple of
she
minutes.
was
Yep.
Like that the whole time. Okay. Yeah, that's that creepy thing she was doing. Remember, Dench? Remember that creepy thing she was doing? The eyes in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's what it looked like. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Did it not take? Did it not connect, or did it fizzle? Looked like it fizzle.
I think she's preoccupied at the moment.
How are you the voice of reason right now?
Oh, this is after, right? Like all her
this is
eyes
like
roll
when she
back and
comes
like
back.
all the sparkles. Yeah.
So she's going to, as she kind of comes back, she's going to just say again, just quietly, just thank you. And then, sorry, our DM is evil. And she's creepy. What happened?
Oh, your eyes just did a double backflip.
Yeah, you go like this. For like a long time.
No, it was way more than that.
Nah, just because I don't talk to the gods.
Yeah.
You looked completely possessed and like you were about to, I don't know, fly up and curse or something.
Yeah, your eyes went all white and veiny, and then all black. It was Did you talk to your god? I mean, what?
Yes. I'm sorry to concern you. I didn't realize that happened. Yes, I spoke with him. He's willing to help as long as we recognize that this is not a life to be just thrown away.
Hey, see? Sometimes I get it right.
Didn't you say the opposite though?
Pretty sure I didn't. Though it might have
Pretty sure
come
you're
out
wrong
that
about
way.
it.
Yes.
The
Well,
intention was that we didn't want to. Anyway, whatever.
Well, for what it's worth, I think I loved Pearl more than anybody in this group. So
I think you're
Yes.
right.
yeah.
Wait, you loved her more
for what
than
that's
any of
worth.
us loved her, or you loved her more
Testing.
than? Don't answer. Never mind.
Yes.
He was the only one to try and catch the horse falling from 180 feet in the sky. So
it was
I'll give him.
it was
I'll give him
200.
that.
It was 220 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
I felt every inch of that. Phrasing again.
It was rather.
Horrible. Yeah, we'll just go with horrible. Anyway.
So, yes, anyway, we're going to need to travel today. If we need to make it across the Soundless Stream today, and when we make camp, then, and she just kind of gestures in like a, well, we'll see kind of way.
Well then, there's nothing else to do but to get to the pool and
Okay, so you guys then finish breaking down camp. You've already consumed your rations, or we'll take it on the road, and you guys begin to head across the bridge. You get to the bridge, and it is business as usual. It's a little bit slower this time around than it was the first few times you guys have been this direction, but you cross it without issue. They usher you guys across. You do catch a couple of odd looks, like, why the fuck are you guys pulling this wagon? Nobody says anything, but
Just
you definitely...
shooting daggers at people who are looking at me like that. Really, just don't. Mm-mm.
Yeah, and they're kind of like, you know, reach across and pet their own mule, and like, okay, well, nobody tries to pet you, so... But you guys do get across. I'm gonna put you right there.
Was there still a guard on the on the bridge?
Yes, there
Guard
was.
prison?
There was, yep.
I've probably seen us back and forth like a million times by now, so we're just kind of...
Yeah, they've seen you guys a few times. They don't, you know, I mean, they check paperwork, which you guys have writs and stuff from Willow Hollow, so it's as soon as they open it, they go right to the bottom and kind of, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. But they also don't say anything about noticing your mule's missing, so they just assume whatever they assume. When you get to the other side, it is less busy on the other side, meaning going out, than it was coming in. Not totally odd, considering, you know, the eastern part of the continent is currently going through like the tail end of their harvest season. They are bringing everything to the major cities, and Willow Hollow is one of those places that's so closed off. Yeah, there's a lot of elves there, but it's so closed off from everything else. They don't really have their own farming stuff, and when it gets cold, all of the things that they grow, which are typically on trees, it's already done. So now they're starting to receive heavier shipments, and there's less people actually going out of the city. But
Actually, real quick,
Yeah.
before we actually get off the bridge, I did
Sure.
want to talk to one of the guards.
Okay.
I'll just approach one. Excuse me, sir. Have you heard any reports of any kind of cult activity on the west side of the river at all?
He kind of looks at his buddy and he kind of shrugs. We've no. Is that something we should be aware of? A cult of what? I mean, cultists pop up from time to time, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's...
Well, mostly any more strange activities or any kind of like increased reports of violence in the area of north of Willow Hollow at all.
Oh, understood. So that's not really my territory, but
Well, I didn't know if you had rumors or anything.
through the rotation, no. It's been... Actually, he kind of looks at his buddy. It's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Since we've heard anything about, you know, the fighting and the bloodshed in the city? He kind of thinks for a moment. Yeah, I think it's been probably two and a half weeks or so. Maybe 3 even.
What? Yeah, no, that sounds about right. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're mentioning it like it's potential news, though. Is there something we should be concerned about, or is there something happening east?
Well, no. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening east, but it just we've been, you know, we have contracts to investigate some areas and, you know, track down violent individuals and such. But nothing to get yourself worried about. Just if there's nothing, you know, crazy happening here, that's good.
Yeah, no. It's actually it's been relatively quiet, and that's the way we like to keep it.
That's right. No news is good news. All right.
Okay, so you guys make your way across the remainder of the bridge. About let's see here. Okay, so you guys get to the end of the bridge, get off of it, get a mile or two away from it, and then decide that that's probably the spot to hold up for the evening, as you're still within earshot of the guards, just in case anything does go funky. But you're far enough away that people aren't going to be right on top of you. So it's, we'll say, about 8:39 at night on the 1st.
Dench is going to go probably fishing down by the river. And bring his net with him.
I actually need to go follow the river a little bit. Are you okay with going a little northeast on the river?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I mean, fish are fish. They'll go down river. Anyway, yeah, let's go. What, anywhere in particular you need to go, or just north?
Northeast, follow the river.
All right.
I'll
I'm
get the
coming with,
campfire.
right.
Go ahead, Kenneth.
Normally I help with the fishing, so I was gonna go with.
And I'll just get camp ready and watch the wagon. Get the fire ready to cook some fish.
I'll supervise.
Good idea.
All right, so
Yeah, we will be back momentarily, hopefully with fish and other things, maybe.
all right, so you guys begin to go kind of north along the river's edge. Amelia, why don't you give me a religion check?
No, that was almost so much better.
Oh, that's terrible.
Just like hit the side and just died.
It
Yeah,
did.
so you begin to head north, but northeast would be crossing the river, and that's probably not a good idea, as the water is very cold and wet.
Just imagine Amelia like already like veering into. What are you doing, Amelia? What are you doing?
At least getting really close to the edge, like we're starting to get muddy and just not really thinking about it.
I'm certain I can see her she's looking up at the stars like, okay, north is there, so that's northeast, not looking at the water or anything else.
Yeah, so as you guys travel, we'll say you guys go like 20 minutes, and you guys are and Amelia, you're just not getting anything. Go ahead and give me one more religion check. So you guys are cooking up the bang.
Hey, Celestian, want to help with this roll, please?
I was almost a
I'm above
17.
average.
Yeah, 12 is good. 12 is good. So you guys have gone, like 2 miles upstream. We'll say a mile and a half upstream, and finally, Amelia, you're like, well, okay, I'm following the river. I'm following the river. I'm following the river. What do you? And then you stop, and you look straight up, and you take your gaze directly northeast, and you spot a constellation. The river.
What is she looking at?
Probably the
Man.
stars. If I had to guess, that's probably the stars.
Yeah, I don't know.
Amelia
Definitely not
just
watching the trail.
closes her eyes for a moment and she just sighs. And just, it's very much a sighing at herself kind of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of recalibrate there. It's not what she's gonna say out loud. It's not the river. And she'll like kind of gesture at the water. It's the river.
Great, then can you get out of the water?
Oh, am
Yeah,
I?
you get your boots all sloggy. Yeah,
You're scaring the fish.
that too.
Sorry. Splash, splash, clamber, clamber. Drier ground.
All right, so yeah, what Dench, as you kind of look out, why don't you just give me a survival check? Just this is gonna be kind of looking something over, almost like a passive thing. So yeah, you look out like where you guys are at as she's kind of climbing out of it, and as she's climbing out of it, you see like like lines in the water breaking and kind of swimming away from you. So there something is living in this part of the river.
Ooh. Dench prepares to toss his net.
All right. And Canis, I know you said you wanted to help with this, but could you tell me what your intention is on how you plan on helping with him throwing a net?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna help him like throw the net physically. It's more of a like spotting exactly where it is, like bubbles or ripples in like the water.
Okay, sure. Why don't we do this? Go ahead and make a perception check. It is sight-based. Damn. Okay, Dench, you can roll your survival check with advantage.
All right.
I like how we've turned this into a little mini game. If Canis succeeds
Every
on
time.
his, holy shit!
Oh, thanks, Canis.
All right, yeah. So Canis is like, hey, there's right there. See those ripples that just bolted? Oh, it just shot to the right. And as you sling the net, it lands right on top of where there was actually bubbles kind of coming up. And you feel something yank against it hard. But as you pull, the weights of the net spin around whatever it is. And you pull out...
A whole ass crocodile.
Don't you wish us a crocodile fight right now? You shut your
That's a goddamn
your mouth.
Leopardon.
You pull out a 25-pound bullfrog.
Holy shit.
And it is kicking and fucking screaming. It's not dire, it's not giant, but it's a big boy.
Help! Oh shit, it's a frog. Oh shit, it's a frog. Help!
Canis, you're right there. You're like, oh, fuck, I thought that was a fish.
Whoop, my bad. Can I go and try and like, I guess, bite the bullfrog?
Yeah, I mean, it's literally just a frog. It's just a massive frog. I won't even have you roll for it. If you bit it and Dench chopped that bitch, you'd be fine. So you kill it. It's easy. It's not gonna fight back like something that is of dire a dire size. But you kill it, and you guys have a lot of frog. Big ass legs, big meaty back legs. Like the top of it's not going to be great. Front, you could peel the skin back and do crispy frog skin if you've got some stuff to cook it with. Season it. But yeah, the legs are good
Shit
eating.
ton of salt.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, do we still have shit ton of salt?
I think you guys have salt, or did you dump it?
I don't remember.
It's not one we would have dumped, I don't think.
I'm not seeing it in the inventory anymore.
No, it was under the like spices.
Oh, okay.
We didn't dump it. I know we didn't.
All right. Either way, so you as you two are bludgeoning this bullfrog to death. Amelia, what are you doing? Anything specific here?
Yeah, I'm just going to kind of look towards this our star guide there, and just kind of still a little chuckling at herself for thinking literally. She's going to just she's going to pray. She's going to say that we made it across the stream, though I might have tried to go back the other way. If you are still willing, then we will be hopefully returning to camp. So is that a frog? Like midway through the
Dench is beating
prayer.
the shit out of it with his bow.
It 100% would get distracted. Paladining cannot keep up with them catching a frog in that comedy of errors.
All right. Yeah.
I think it's still moving. One more.
Yeah, and that's pretty much how it goes. It's like a 4 or 5 minute process as they bludgeon this thing to fucking death. It's ridiculous.
Afterwards, Amelia's like, should I have helped? How could is that
No,
normal?
we got
Is
this. We got this under control.
that normally what fishing is with you two?
Well, we've caught weirder, but yeah.
I mean, snake was pretty weird too. Yeah.
Wouldn't call this fishing so much as it was frogging, but
Well, that was impressive and memorable.
So how'd your star nonsense go?
We should probably go back to camp.
all right. So if you guys are going to begin to head down towards camp during that little, we'll say, 45-minute soiree, Payne and Lyra, what exactly are you two doing?
I sent you a quick message on Discord, but
Got it.
I don't mind also. Well, go ahead. You leave it at that. And I had assumed that Lyra was staying to supervise Payne.
I was.
And okay. There was a comment in there. Maybe that happened before they got out of camp, but that was
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
It was
that-
fine.
I realized it after. I was like, oh, she went with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lyra stayed. So she would have been like sitting and watching you prepare for cooking. Like legitimately interested.
Payne, why don't you actually? I'll tell you what. Why don't you make a survival check? No, make a survival check. No, fuck it. Shut up. Make a nature check. You're looking for nature things,
The roller coaster.
and you don't need to survive. This is not anything you're doing to survive. So I just want to. Okay, no, that's not bad. We'll say, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, you find 3. They're a pound each. And just for clarification's sake, because I'm assuming the Lyra is just at least watching what's happening,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's exactly what she's doing.
So just for the sake of it, you do see, like, Payne obviously is getting the camp ready. He's preparing the fire, which he does with great ease because he's just good at, this is just his wheelhouse. But you also see during that process where he's grabbing, like, the kindling and some of the dried stuff, that he's picking up rocks, like river rocks that have made their way out here. And he puts about 30 of them down, but he grabs 3 of them about the size of his fist and puts them, and he takes them.
What are you gonna do with those?
Oh, gosh. It's a surprise.
This is why okay.
Lyra has a fucking flashback of being beaten in the head in the middle of the night with a fucking river stone the size of his fist.
Is this a surprise?
Is this a murder thing?
Is this a surprise like
A murder surprise?
or is this a surprise like surprised?
How many kind of surprises do you guys have around here?
How many do you
It's
have
a
down
good
here?
surprise.
No, don't spoil it. I like
Oh,
surprises.
good.
Just don't
It's a
hit me
good
with it.
surprise. I won't hit you with it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we've got rocks and salt. Water?
How is our water? I could make some water, but I'd hate to have to pull the water along.
Yeah, I don't think that's the greatest idea either.
Yeah.
I was pulling that wagon, by the way. How's that?
Oh, it is the most wonderful thing I have done in my life.
That's called sarcasm up here. Yeah.
That's what we call it down there too.
I
I would much rather have Pearl, but seeing we can't hardly leave this behind, so there isn't much of a choice. So one foot in front of the other.
Yeah, I do hate what happened to Pearl, mostly because of what it's doing to Dench, to be honest. But
Oh,
Yep.
I hadn't noticed.
you being sarcastic again? Because that didn't land.
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I guess I guess he really did like Pearl a lot, didn't he?
Well,
I
anytime he
guess
was
I just
upset,
didn't really think about it that much.
when he was upset, he went to her before anybody else. It kind of speaks volumes. Plus, he said he loved her more than anybody in the party. So. Question though.
That's kind of. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All of that being said, and thinking about death and sadness, how are you doing?
Give me 1 second. Pain, because of your passive score, can you give me an insight check, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Lyra mentions that Dench loved Pearl more than anybody else, there is something there that truly bothers the hell out of her. You're not sure what it is, but there was no masking it, and you definitely pick up on it, like kind of like in back burner.
Got it.
But how are you? Because you kind of and I know everybody's a little bit different, and I'm not supposed to ask questions about like how people are feeling after someone dies, but I am.
Oh, I'm not dead.
No, I
Well,
know
I did die, but
this
I'm
time.
okay with that now.
Yeah, you're not dead this time, but I was actually talking about your friend. I can't imagine that was easy to think he was alive. And here he had even visited somebody or somewhere that we were, and then we found his body.
Yeah, it was pretty not great. Yeah, I'm okay, but it wasn't a great thing. No, 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 no. It was. I'm fine. Thanks.
It's okay that you're not, just so you know.
No, I'm good. I think I'm good. I mean, Dalinar's good. He should be with Morden by now. I don't know how long it takes to travel,
Yeah, I don't
but
know those directions either.
yeah, should be good. So I'm good. I mean, it sucks,
So
but
is that the Mordinian side of you, or is that the crater person side of you? Like, is that how all of you guys feel, or is that Mordine's? Wait, if you're
hmm.
gonna end up telling me long stuff about Mordine, then you don't have to answer.
Oh, because you're not religious and things like that.
That was sarcasm again.
Well, no, I mean it was a question, maybe a little bit sarcastic.
No, I'm not terribly religious, but that's because I've always been able to find the knowledge for the magic I need. I didn't reach out to someone else to send it to me. So maybe it's a deflection a little bit because I don't get it, and I don't like it when I don't get things. I don't get it.
Yeah, and I don't really get magic either. Like, I mean, it doesn't come from like let me think, Garl or Obid High or something like that. Like you use something else from somewhere else that doesn't have to do with any gods?
Yeah, it comes from the ley lines. It comes from world, and I
Where
am
did
able
the
to.
ley lines in the world come from?
Where did Moradin come from?
From the beginning.
Great. So are the ley lines.
I don't know. So I, I guess I always kind of thought the gods would have made the world and the ley lines, and I don't know. I guess I'd have to read about that. I just, interesting.
It's not an impossibility in my mind. It's a curiosity more than anything. My grandfather was a wizard, went to the school and then taught at the school and pretty much ran the school, and then they fired him from the school because he wouldn't leave the school. And I went to the school. You know, now I'm
But
not.
mom and dad aren't religious at all?
Mom, like, works for the church.
Hmm.
I mean, they have religion. Was your dad a paladin or a cleric or?
Oh no, he was like a go out there and smash the ant that got too close to in the head and kick it in the antennas, and you know, they were very, my family was very military-ish, and I'm probably one of the first clerics in my family for a very, 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 very long time.
Why?
Maybe ever.
What made you become a cleric?
They told me that's what I was going to do because it fit me, and that's what the clan needed.
So it fit you because you like walked around reading scripture from memory, or it fit you because they needed someone to do it, or it fit you because you had an affinity for it?
Yes.
All of them?
Well, you talked for a while, and I kind of drifted off, and
That's
then I
what
was like,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, but most of them sounded right.
Okay. I have to remember that you don't like lots of words.
Well, I
Long
mean,
words or words about things you're not really interested in or words
it's
about
like
things I am interested in.
it's like a multiple choice question, but there's lots of options, and then
Oh yeah, that's
this
multiple.
simpler answer is like yes or no, and so yes, yeah, most of them were right.
Got it. I think. Okay. And she starts looking over her shoulder to see if the group's coming back yet. I was kind of hoping, I'm not gonna lie, that you're gonna say like there was an epiphany one day or like Moradine smacked you over the head with a hammer. Just
No, that was my grandmother.
oh. Maybe Moradine was acting through her.
That is very possible.
Did you
I
discern it?
most likely,
Yep.
yes.
Alright, I'm
Me
sure.
and Dalinar, we uh, got into a few places we shouldn't have been, probably doing things we probably shouldn't have been, but we were young dwarves at the time, so I mean, who doesn't? And Grandma was pretty strict.
Her face goes really sad, and she says, "Wait, you grew up with him? You guys grew up together? Like you were friends for a long, long time?"
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of
Did you?
where I'm from, you just kind of everybody knows everybody, and nobody does anything without somebody's grandmother finding out about it one way or another, and then you get the throwing hammer upside the head from across the field.
Did I mean, I'm just curious. Did like were friendships kind of set up the same way, where they're like, you're gonna be friends with him, or was it his choice and your choice? Or...
Oh no, there was definitely some kids that were like, I'm not playing with you, dude. You can go, lick a Roth or something.
Uh, oh. So you guys chose to be friends. It wasn't like
Oh
he was
yeah,
assigned to you or brought
yeah.
into existence to be your friend.
It was kind of a family thing, he was very, his family was very military, my family was very military, and, so our parents hung out, I hung out with him. Yeah, it was just one of them things.
Yeah, I always had Canis. Although I still don't know if that's because he wanted to or because he had to. I think it's because he had.
Um,
It's okay. You don't have to answer that.
Probably more polite if I don't, because
No.
what I know of Canis. Anyway, yes. Yes.
Yeah, that was another multi. We'll work on it. It's yeah.
Okay. Yep.
They How do you think they're doing? Think they're currently?
Amelia was staring at the sky when they left, so
And it's about that time you hear the clink of chainmail coming from the northeast, and you swear you hear something along the lines of, "No, but seriously, that's a big-ass bullfrog." And then
You
you...
don't like frog legs.
There you go.
Yes, frog legs. Frogs are good. She's gonna get up and walk away. She just made herself very uncomfortable.
So Amelia, Canes, and Dench return to camp.
So I know the plan was to get some fish, but we got a giant fuck off frog instead.
oh well, that's almost fish, right?
I mean, no, but you know, as good as we can get, really. I mean, 25 pounders. This thing took a lot to finally go down.
That is probably the biggest frog I have ever seen.
I have never seen one this big before.
One
It was
time I
bigger
don't
before
go
it was
with.
bludgeoned to death.
How did
Well,
you guys
Lucy
catch it?
just shouted. That's what she said from the corner, by the way.
Thank you, Lucy.
It is you.
No, not that Lucy.
I know, I'm just being a smart ass.
My-
I know, I watched Lucy, though, African Lucy, go, "Ooh, that's not me," and I was like, no, it was you. Okay, so Dench, carries this net over, and it is no bullshit.
Drags it more like
Yeah, like, it is like a van-sized tire bullfrog that has clearly been bludgeoned to death.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to cook a giant fuck off bullfrog. I've
if
had
we're-
frog legs before, but
Yeah, if we're taking a list of names of people who know how to do that, don't put me on.
yeah. This
Well-
might be a learning experience for all of us, really.
It's not like we have a ton of options. Let's just throw some spice on it and heat her up and try not to burn it like a goat.
Amelia, why don't you go ahead and make a survival check for me?
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. You are the only person from anywhere that is remotely humid, jungle-like, and has a regular supply of reptiles and amphibians. So as they're talking, and I know Amelia is kind of head in the I would say head in the clouds, but really head in the stars. But as you're hearing, like, well, why don't we just throw some spices on it? Nobody knows how to cook this thing. What do we do with it? You're like, whoa, 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 whoa. It dawns on you, like, frog is a delicacy where you come from, especially frogs this big. It's very simple. You cut it down the center, you take everything out, and you quarter it. And then you cook those quarters and eat it just like a chicken.
Okay.
But spicing
Fair
it
enough.
is, you know, you do whatever you gotta do.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean you're just going to throw it on the fire?
Well, you
Well, I
just
mean, I was
take
gonna
yeah.
just spit, right? Like just jam the stick down its mouth, pop it out the anus, spin it around a couple times over the fire, right?
Why?
I don't
Just like
know.
a rabbit.
Does
Yeah,
that look like a rabbit?
a little bit.
It's got long
you-
legs.
It's got
Have
the
you
big
ever
long legs. I
seen
mean,
a
if you
rabbit
shaved a
before?
rabbit, if you shaved the rabbit and like covered it in slime and then put a gigantic tongue in its mouth and you know,
Then
and
it's
squint
not a
and then
rabbit
turn your
anymore.
head and not look at it at all. Yeah.
Okay, fair. It doesn't look like a rabbit at all.
No, it doesn't look like a rabbit. It was the legs. That was pretty much the only thing that was a connection. All right. Well, how do you cook a frog then, Amelia? Do you know?
Cut it down the center, take out all the bits. I mean, pretty much, it's closer to a chicken than a rabbit.
Oh. Chicken of the river? River chicken?
Actually, closer to cooking axe beak, but I don't think that's likely to help.
That is
I
the
mean,
most small town thing I've ever heard anyone say.
well, we cooked axe beak before. I think we know how to do this. Oh, okay. No, that's helpful. All right. And I guess Dench will get to work cleaning it and quartering it, I guess.
Yeah, okay. And just for the sake of brevity, go ahead and give me a survival check. You can do it with advantage because, Lucy, what the fuck? Are you wearing a fur coat?
Cozy
she's
as
cool.
fuck.
I love
it's
it.
Frog coat.
Oh, you know what? You're going into winter your time, aren't you?
It's very cold.
Yeah, I forgot. He's on the other hemisphere. I'm like, what the fuck? It was almost 92 degrees here today. What are you doing? Wow, that is crazy to see. I'm sorry. It's just nutty to me to even see an African in a winter coat like that.
All right, did you say with advantage?
With advantage, yes. That's going to be from not only Amelia's guidance, but from Kana's kind of, well, and I would say pain, but we know what happened with the goat, so...
Well, Payne had set up the campfire and all the, prep the cooking
Yeah,
station
yeah.
and all that.
True. He's gotten the cinders to a nice, good level.
Yeah, right. Oh no, those are bad
Oh, what the
rolls.
fuck?
Those are real bad rolls, guys.
A 4 and a 1? Fuck. All right. So this is Dench's first time cooking something this big that also lives in the water, and you get caught up because Amelia never mentioned to you just how far back the tongue goes, and it is an absolute mess as you're cutting this thing down the center. We'll say that, yeah, because those are terrible rolls, but you get half of what you need in quarters. The other half of it is just kind of like chopped up mess. You could still eat it, but it's going to be a little bit different. So, not a big deal. You throw it on the fire.
I mean, we saved at least the legs, right? I mean, like,
Absolutely,
those are easy enough. Okay.
100%. Yeah, and you guys will say, because you're eating it tonight, but you've already consumed today's ration, so we'll say that you're kind of slowly cooking it, you're roasting it throughout the night, and then tomorrow morning, you guys will need to only consume, let me make a roll. That's a 3, so you guys only need to consume 2 rations tomorrow. That's a lot of pounds of frog meat. So, okay.
All right.
All that. 22 minutes of RP for a frog.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, uh-oh.
Oh,
Sounds
yeah,
like a fire
yeah,
truck.
yeah. Something's going on, yeah.
Okay, so you guys get yourself situated. They're cooking. Amelia, I already know kind of where you're going. At least I think I do. So why don't you just guide me?
I can't guide to the cantrip. I don't have that.
All right, stop it, you.
No, you gave us a frog.
It was, look, I have a chart for a reason. It's really cool, actually, okay? Eat your fucking frog and you like it. Maybe you won't. Not after Dench rolled that.
It's a delicacy. It'll just remind me of the bad times at home, apparently.
It's the bad times that make us the strongest.
No, Amelia she's going to be eating her frog and just kind of sitting where she can look up at the Star River, and just kind of watching and thinking, and she's not really going to go out and do anything at the moment. Not while we're doing this.
Okay, so you said, I'm sorry, recap that for me really quick. You are gonna eat with them, kind of do the thing, and then go out.
Keeping
Okay,
an eye on the Star River.
Got it.
And then after dinner, we'll probably go and investigate as needed.
Okay, yeah. So you so the Star River. I mean, as the prime material is turning, you see the river go kind of from the northeast side of the river. Now that you've got a beat on it in the sky, and it shifts west. And is almost dead above where you're at, but just a hair north, maybe like 50 feet, and you're like, I'm right there.
In that case, at that point, like, as I'm assuming we'd be winding down with food.
Yeah, and I would say at this point, we're probably looking at, like, we'll say, like 10-15 p.m.
I'm going to go for a little bit of a of a walk. I'm not planning on going too far, though.
Probably shouldn't go
coming with.
alone.
I'll go with.
Well, then I would appreciate the company.
Have to make sure she doesn't bring back anything we don't want.
More people. More people.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, you said it like you. Okay.
I mean, hopefully they know how to cook frog better than us.
It's okay.
Oh, that wasn't a bad first time. It's a tough thing to cook.
You
To
cook
cook
That
it
was
well.
worse than the goat. That was worse than the goat.
Hey,
Next time
That
I'm
was-
cooking.
that was- yeah, no, that was-
I
that
feel
was-
redeemed.
I'm not proud of that one. No, I did not. I was not expecting the tongue to go all the way down to his anus.
To be fair, I almost started to help, and I was like, that is probably one of the grossest things I've ever seen, and I just kind of let you do it, and I definitely should have helped.
I
Sorry.
think that was the tongue
probably
and
have
not
made it worse.
inner. Never mind.
Let's
I don't.
not think about
Oh,
it.
okay. I couldn't tell the difference then. It's okay. I'm not a fan of frog.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we have a
Amelia.
different type of slime for the intestines versus the tongue.
Rose,
No,
can we
I'm
go?
definitely done with dinner.
Yeah, go do the thing.
Okay, so you head out to. Give me one moment. Okay, so you go out just a little while. You feel like you are right above where you actually need to be. And yeah, you sit yourself down. If you want to, you're more than welcome to give another description. This time, as you go into like ritual mode, Kane, is you see everything around her turns into a small, like all of the sparks and energy that were coming off of her before in the daylight are illuminated almost 50 times. You guys back at the camp, because she's not that far away from you, look over and there is just this beacon of energy that goes. She's almost like one of those, like those spotlights that they have like by red carpet events. It's like a beacon of light, but it goes straight up into the sky. And as you look over, there are just all of these sparks, these hot white sparks spinning around her in this vortex, and they go up about 20, 30 feet but she's very calm, very cool, very collected during the
We
ritual.
can see her from where she is.
Yeah, Amelia, you were only going a little bit ahead of them, right? Or were you going way
Yeah.
out?
No, just a little bit.
So you think wyverns are attracted to things like that, or?
I mean, I hope not.
I hope we weren't being inconspicuous.
Yeah, that is
The bugs, definitely bugs. I'm
Oh, yeah,
glad they'll be attracting all the
Should go
bugs
all of
over
those.
there.
yeah. She's got all the mosquitoes now.
That's what Smite's for. Amelia is seemingly either not concerned about or not noticing the beacon. I think this is probably a good spot, Canis. Would you be willing to kind of keep an eye on things?
I'll
Testing.
try, because I think you just informed every
Testing.
being of the
Hello.
nearby area of our location.
Testing.
I know it's one of these days you'll have to show me how to
Testing.
move quieter in this.
Just not noticing the giant beacon over your head.
There is nothing I can do that can make you not visible.
All right. So, Amelia, then you, as he kind of is watching over, you go into ritual mode.
Yes.
Okay. So as you go into ritual mode, again, your eyes kind of roll back into your head and you kind of blink, and it's instantaneous for you. Thankfully, it's dark, so you guys don't see the creepy shit. But as you blink, you find yourself again in the night sky, kind of looking around. This time, there is not the massive swirling celestial bodies in front of you. Instead, you see it would be more like an 8-pronged figure, couple up at the head, one down towards a back, and then 4 coming down that you assume are legs. And those few stars begin to kind of move around you, kind of clop and gallop around you. And you hear a voice.
Master says you've called for me.
Yes, if you're willing to join. I'm Amelia, by the way. Probably should lead with that.
Master's told me who you are and what you represent, Amelia. My name is Asha, and I hailed originally from Mount Celestia, though that was eons ago when my spirit departed the physical realm.
Then
Oh, we're missing.
you're trying to do?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, you cut out a lot.
Dang it. Okay. I said, well then, do you know what my friends and I are trying to do?
No, but it is not my purpose to know. It is my purpose to serve. And if Master deems you a guiding star, then I shall follow it to the end.
Amelia takes a moment, processes that, and then, well, then I would be honored to have you join us.
Call me forth. I'll meet you down below.
And would it be safe to assume Amelia kind of finds herself back in?
Yes, yeah. So you kind of blink out of it, and it was like 3 seconds that she was gone, head up, and kind of like, beams of energy coming from her mouth and eyes. A couple of seconds, and then whoom, all of a sudden she comes down, and you see something begin to coalesce in front of her. Amelia, I'll let you take the lead here.
First thing she's going to do is, Canis, don't freak out. And then she's going to kind of look towards that, and she's going to just say, Asha, would you join us, please? She is going to say that in Celestial, though.
Okay, yeah, so as you say that, your words kind of sing-song out. Canis, hilariously enough, you understand that. And as this massive energy kind of rises up, it condenses very, very quickly, almost like a dying star collapsing in on itself, and there's a bright light followed by this form that shimmers into existence. And you guys see the form of this very large but sleek, well-built horse. And she kind of takes a couple of steps, looks down and around, doesn't say anything out loud. There's kind of like a couple of, horsey sounds, a little swish of the tail, and then, a little, I don't know what the fuck horses do. Neigh. It's not a neigh, it's no, they don't bray. Donkeys bray. It's a whinny. Yeah, it's kind of like just a very, very quiet, subtle whinny. But then you hear not anybody but Amelia. Amelia. And Amelia, you hear in Celestial, in your mind...
Thank you for this form. This This is much better than the goat.
Because it's Amelia, she's going to just say out loud, a goat?
Again, you hear telepathically,
It's a long story for another day, but yes. Anyways,
she kind of looks down and up and behind you.
I believe there's a fox lurking behind you. Don't move. Draw your sword, prepare to smite it.
That's mentally at this point, or telepathically, she's going to. That's Canis. He's a jackal, and while often rude, he's a friend.
Understood.
Sorry, did you say that out loud?
Nope.
Yeah, anytime she talks to this thing, unless she states otherwise, will always be telepathically. Anytime I speak as this thing, it will 100% be telepathic, so. Until
so
further
I now
notice.
have voices in my head. Not a concern at all.
Yay.
And then
I only have one thing to say to you, and this is Lucy out of character.
then out loud, Canis, do you want to stop lurking wherever you're lurking? I think she thinks you're a fox.
What? Then it's a mule. Screw it.
I don't think that's how this particular relationship should start. You want to try that again? And she's gonna turn and like fully just look at Canis, and it's the full mom paladin look.
I don't know what you did, but I got like static through my one headset, and it actually.
She mommed you. That's what happened.
Yeah.
She mommed you through the friggin' headset.
Bite, Lucy.
If you think I'm going to be nice to a horse when I'm not nice to any of you, you have another thing coming. Secondly, welcome, I guess, to enough to the party. Glad to have something carrying the cart again that is actually fast.
What language do you say that in?
Well, since Amelia spoke Celestial, he'll say it in Celestial.
She'll kind of like look down. She takes a couple of steps forward and she kind of like comes down and like, you know how horses have very like finger-like lips? If you've never seen a horse up close, they're cool as shit. Literally, their lips are like little teeny tiny fingers. And the lips come down and kind of like part a little bit and then kind of give you like this little like scritch like on the top of the head, Canis. You don't hear anything, but Amelia, you do hear
Is that all I've been summoned for, is to be a beast of burden?
Absolutely not. We can, if you want to come join us at camp, we can tell you a little bit about what's going on and how we could use your help.
Yes, I'm here to serve. If serving means punting the jackal, you say the word.
Amelia is she snorts. She fully just snorts and then covers her mouth and just excuse me. And then after a second just that won't be necessary. But I'm going to keep that in mind.
So, Asha follows you back to the camp, and you guys, as the beacon kind of vanished, and you saw this majestic-looking horse standing in the night sky, or in the on the ground, but a backdrop of with the night sky. You see it approach with Amelia. It stays right on top of her. I mean, literally, like shoulder to shoulder with her, and does not budge. It is like she has known and reared this horse from when it was a foal.
Oh, you found a horse out there.
Did you come down in the beacon?
The beacon.
Yeah.
Amelia's
you're
gonna say
right.
that out
Yeah.
loud.
You
You
were
turned into
glowing like a spotlight. Yeah. It was intense.
Straight
I'm
up
pretty
to the
sure.
sky.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Willow Hollow could see that.
Oh, I hope that's not a concern.
Well, it was,
Ah,
yeah.
well, I meant for Willow Hollow, considering the last lights that were noted from the sky. This is Asha. She's, well, here to help.
Amelia, you hear again in your head.
I'm unfamiliar with anything being said. Were you giving details of your journeys? I apologize. I do not understand.
Um, and she'll say, uh, she'll say to Asha mentally no, just explaining who you were. Um, and then she will, in common out loud, uh, who speaks the language of the stars?
What language
I
do the stars speak?
You
Do they
know,
speak
put your
orc?
mom.
I'm
He does.
sure some do, but not all of them.
Well, if they don't speak orc or common, I got nothing.
I could translate for you.
Thank you.
And then in Celestial, she'll say, "Welcome, Asha. Thank you for agreeing to help us."
Amelia, you receive a message.
That is a very pleasant young goblin.
I'm glad I can't hear that.
Uh, she's a half gnome, but yes, that's Lyra. And I'm going to mentally just do that one's Lyra, that's Canis, like run through who the party is. And we'll just she'll start translating for the most part back and forth with the exception of she's not going to say young goblin, she's going to say like, oh, Asha says you're very pleasant.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, so I'm sorry. Are you speaking with the Shah right now? Like,
I can hear her uh uh without not in my ears, but I can hear what she's saying.
In your brain. It's like message. It's like the spell sending message cantrip.
just straight to your brain. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
It's almost like the unicorn. It's so cool. Amelia,
Oh,
it's so
good,
cool. But this one,
Henry.
maybe unicorn was probably a little bit cooler, if I'm honest, because it had a horn and it was really magical. But this is Asha is amazing.
Well, I I'm very happy to meet you, Asha. I don't know if you can understand me, but it's very nice to have you, and you're very welcome here in our camp.
Yep, and I'll do translating without any issues there. She doesn't seem to know the common tongue, but it's just I can kind of mentally translate. It's an
All
odd
right.
thing.
Well, answer me this if you can, Amelia and Asha. Do you need to eat? I mean, you're a magical horse, I assume, right? Do you need food?
She's not a uh one of the figments. Um she's here. She's traveled here. She is. She is
Okay, so
her own life.
she's a
She will.
living, breathing horse who needs food and water and all. Yeah.
To simplify, I'm a magical jackal and I need to eat.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, Asha, we have feed for you if you're hungry. We have water.
Amelia, are you? Am I just to understand that you're translating everything to her?
Yeah, if it's
Okay,
a speed of thought there, then
got it.
it'll take
Yeah,
her a 8 intelligence second, but she'll share.
got it. Yeah. So Asha would respond and
Tell them thank you. I'm quite parched. If I could just take a walk to
then she looks up.
the river for a quick drink.
Yeah, and she'll relay, but yeah, we're right by a stream. Has a lot of frogs and snakes in it though. If you'd rather, we have water in the barrels too.
If you'd be willing to share, then yes, thank you. And oats sounds good. You can tell your friend Dench. It's going to take me a while to understand all of these names. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've taken physical form. Yes, oats and water would be good for now.
Dench, do we still have any of those apples?
No, I only purchased a few for Pearl, and they would have gone bad by now anyway.
I think next time we're in town, we should get some.
Yeah, agreed.
But kind of sake of brevity type things. Getting Amelia will spend however much time is necessary helping get her acclimated. And kind of getting used to having a new voice in her head in general.
And then she kind of sets out some feed for her for Asha. Is it Asha lady or Asha a boy horse?
It's
I guess
Asha.
then she'll kind of
Actually, I didn't. I never asked I never asked Cat. I just assumed, and I shouldn't have done that. That's kind of dickhead of me. You can make that call.
No, your assumptions were right. You're
Okay.
good.
Yeah, it's a mare.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see any plumbing down there, so yeah, we're gonna assume that's a lady.
We have one dick in the party with Canis, and that's nope, no more.
I happily accept my role.
Yeah, Dench will set out some feed for Asha.
Okay, yeah, and she kind of bends down. She kind of, as you're pulling the bag up, you see like her lips kind of come down and kind of like they like run along your hand and kind of like start to fuck with the edge of the burlap sack, and then she kind of pulls back. Very horse. I mean, regardless of where she came from, very horse-like personality. And then she goes down and she begins to eat.
Dench would like instinctively kind of go to like pet her mane and then just kind of pause and then
Yeah.
glad to have you around, Asha.
Clara would have been watching that very particularly. When he goes to pet her and then pulls his hand away, could I do an insight check? I'm looking to see if it was he's uncomfortable because she's like sentient to an extent, or if it's like he felt like he thought of Pearl.
Yeah, I'll allow it, especially since you guys have had a couple of conversations. Nah, it's been a night of fucking summoned star horses and giant frogs, and you having a 40-minute conversation with Pain. It's just, this is not a normal fucking night.
Usually go with.
Particularly because of Pain. All right.
It's all paid stuff.
So Asha eats, kind of goes off by herself down to the stream, which is not that far from you guys. Gets some water, comes back, drinks some of the fresh water too, maybe just comparing. Comments a few times about, like, you know, the Amelia would comment a few times about, like, the air on the prime material versus the air on this continent versus where she's been before. It's just so different, even though it's cold. And then she kind of curls up wherever your sleeping spot would be, like literally just sits down horse-like and rolls onto her side, and she starts to fucking nap.
Well, thank you for going through the process of bringing Asha to us, Amelia. Is there a time limit? Is she always going to be around? How does this work?
And
I
does
just
she
wants to know
know?
if he has any permanent friend or if she's gonna go poof.
Yeah.
Venus?
Am I aware of the details of how my spell works?
Uh,
I know my int score. I also know that I never was taught how to do this.
that's true, but because I would say that because it is on your spell list and granted, and you just performed it, you know exactly how it works, and then the details that you and I have kind of outlined outside of whatever the normal stuff is.
She she should linger. Though I can I don't know how to describe it. Like, make her not hear a little bit, like call her back. But that's not an easy thing to do. But she is here, and her form will remain until requested otherwise, or if she is hurt.
Okay, so that's good to understand. Like, if there's any kind of danger, you can tell her to magically hide, right? Or like just go away or somehow.
Yes, it would take handful of seconds, I think.
To tell her to go away.
And
Maybe
for her
6
to
or
be able
so.
to.
Yeah.
Oddly specific, but yes, that feels exactly right.
They taught us in school most things. Most spells are about 6 seconds. So.
That's true, by the way. I mean, as far as those of you who are spellcasters, you do understand, like, you know, incantations that take a quote-unquote out-of-game action are about 6 seconds worth of incantation. Bonus actions are about 2. Reactions are typically like 1.
Very specific amount of time. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's not all looks here. There's a little bit up here too.
I don't know, there's a lot up there.
Blushes a little bit. So
Payne is just like smirking more than he usually smirks when Dench and Lyra go back and forth because he's putting pieces together.
So did you tell her that we need her to basically do what we don't want to with this cart?
So she,
Oh, I hope you didn't put it that way.
What is that?
she is willing to help pull the cart. However, it would be unfair and kind of insulting to ask her to only pull the cart.
Of course.
When she's traveled from, I don't know the word she said, from elsewhere to be here. It's when she's awake again, I'm gonna kind of tell her what we're doing here. And I believe that as long as I maintain Celestian's favor, she'll help. But I don't know, I'm figuring this out just as you are.
Okay. All right. No, I mean, no pressure. That's. I appreciate all you've done and that she's here.
Yeah, Would it be kind of like asking the unicorn to pull the cart? That would be really awkward. I don't think I could even do that. Should we just plan on pulling the cart? And
Look, I think just be upfront with her. Just say, hey, you're here to help us, and this is the best way you can help us right now. I don't know what other talents she has, but it's not like that's the only reason we're gonna have her here. Just be upfront with her. That's what I would want if I was gonna be pulling a cart for a bunch of people I just met.
Yeah, just be as honest as we can. Yeah.
I don't know if there's, well, not that I would, but I don't know if there's much sense in trying to hide things, considering she's kind of in my head.
Okay, so
like-
she can hear all your thoughts, all your dirty, dark secrets. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I was about to ask. I don't know if Amelia has any of those.
Probably not.
I don't know if she can, what all she can hear, if it's only what I try and, like, specifically say to her.
It's a good question, Amelia. I'll give you a fair shot at this. Make an intelligence check.
Make a
That's
good
why I
choice.
said I'll give you a fair shot. Miss -1.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus,
No, that's
you
so
have no
fitting,
fucking
though.
clue. It is super fitting. But I figured if there was just that flash of genius moment, maybe. But absolutely not.
Oddly enough, the cleric book didn't have anything about, so, you summoned a magical warhorse. Now what the fuck?
No brochures, huh? No.
Maybe I'll have to make one.
Okay.
Dummy's Guide to Magic Summon Horses.
I don't know. It would probably be safe to assume she can hear most things, but I imagine she'll be polite enough to try not to listen.
Breaking the news shouldn't be too hard.
Well, as long as we show her, due respect and honesty, I think we'll be okay. We'll be a good. I'm sorry. I just keep thinking about Pearl. Okay, and I'm glad she's here. Thank you.
You get a hand on your shoulder. And speaking of, you know who, I assume he's sitting and I'm standing. Shut up, Canis. Speaking of Pearl, Asha is quite a bit larger than her. Is anything we have even gonna fit her to have her help with the cart? Because we talked about that, remember?
Is she considered a large creature?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Right now, I mean, there's no way the bit and bridle would fit her. When we get to maybe Willow Hollow, are there many animals, horses and the like in Willow Hollow besides, like, Pearl?
I think there were.
Yeah, you guys all of you guys would have seen there were larger beasts of burden that were bit and bridled. The thing was when you guys went to the stables, all they had available was the smaller creature.
They have stuff come and go all the time. I mean, I hate to put it this way because I know that some of them are more valuable. Anyway, they have a lot come through. They
Well, okay. So there's two things that have happened over the past day that have made me particularly concerned. There have been a
yeah.
lot more things before that, but one, the beholder in the stars.
Oh, right. Yeah, that thing that. Now that you're not drinking, would you care to elaborate? Because that was some pretty heavy shit to drop on me right before I went to sleep.
I'm sorry, what? A beholder in the stars?
Yeah, she saw a beholder and said it was no big deal, but she was, a
You
vial deep.
You talking
it's
about those
watching
multi-eyed?
us, Dench. It's
Ooh,
watching
you talking
us.
about those multi-eyed monsters, right? With all the eyes flying out everywhere.
The eye stalk. Well, the eyes stay put usually, but they shoot things from them. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly that. I was trying to tell Lyra that I would want to talk about it today, but then she was asking, and I think I made more of a mess of things, so I'm sorry for that. They're a pain, both of you, for
Pain
for
was
the
fine. Very
Oh,
early.
late.
last night was just fine. Yeah, last night was a good time.
He was also a vial deep. So what happens with that? What does it mean when you see that?
Vial
as
and a
the-
half.
Okay, my mistake.
Um, the the beholder is one of the less uh
Alarming.
if
Please say alarming. Less
uh,
alarming.
Egregious.
no, it's one of the less iffy omens you can see. A lot of them can seem to mean one thing but actually mean something else.
Great.
But the holder is pretty clearly
A message of death.
Pain, you're helping.
no, that would be, I mean, technically you would be looking at death, but that's not so much bad. But the beholder is a warning that someone is watching. That
Okay, now that you're not fire bellied, does that mean a good somebody is watching? Like, oh, somebody's watching? Or like, somebody's watching you?
Amelia, make a religion check.
I feel like if
Can't-
it's a monster watching you, it's probably
Right.
bad.
Right. I'm just being hopeful. That's because I'm real tired of the.
The omen
Fair.
the omen is open for determination based on what situation you're in. So so the fact that Lyra asks that question poses a pretty good point. It's something may be watching that you don't want watching, but something may be watching that you do want keeping an eye on. It is for the person who has taken the oath to make that determination should they see fit.
I've seen it mostly as a warning, but I I it might not have to be. It could be a reassurance. I think it's mostly a take note and
And
be
I
careful.
and you also understand obviously that there's a deeper meaning, knowledge, paranoia, unseen judgment, that kind of all fall into weird little streams of their own. And then just remember that there's that although the doctrine is what it is, it doesn't mean that somebody's doing the thing intentionally. I'll leave it at that. Oh, I love this. This is fun.
So basically, what you're saying is that if you hadn't told me about the beholder in the sky, I'd be in the exact same place I am right now, because it might mean something or it might mean nothing.
A lot of people, and I'm not saying you specifically, a lot of people, when they know that they are being watched, they act very differently than they would normally.
Yes.
Sometimes that's a
Oh,
good
like
thing,
when
sometimes
grandmom's watching you and you're like, oh, I better be on my best behavior because grandmom's going to hit me with that throwing hammer again and that's going to suck. Be
Yeah,
out for a week.
Pain has a little
Okay.
trauma.
got hit
We'll
with-
talk about that later.
Got hit with a throwing hammer.
Fuck. You can take a DM inspiration. It's hard to get me to cackle like that. Grandma throwing a hammer at you is hilarious.
For 2 times in one night.
I've had my mama throw sandals at me, but a hammer. Good God, Pain.
Why are your moms
Ah.
throwing things at you?
I was probably not the best kid in the house.
You know what? No, I believe someone threw something at your head. It explains a lot.
Canis.
Lyra, didn't you have a throwing hammer? Give me that thing. Where are you at, Keenan?
No, you cannot have my throwing hammer. Amelia. Okay, guys, we gotta get serious. This is fun and I want to do this more, but we should probably be for real. So okay. So let's go the negative route, because if it's not, then hooray, we're pleasantly surprised it was Celestian all along. But if it's something that we don't like, then it's probably something tied to this stupid beacon, which means it's watching us now, even though we got rid of the ring. Because you saw it before, or you saw it after the beacon was gone, right?
Yes. And
Great.
between that and seeing the Hydra a couple of nights before,
What does that one mean again?
uh, do you know the stories of the Hydra with the heads that keep coming back?
I know what a
Cool.
Hydra is, yes.
Essentially, it's the uh, things, well, monsters and evils coming back if they aren't actually destroyed fully, which a little.
Feels very topical.
But then there's also the fact that when I was asking about kind of gestures towards the napping horse, um, he made a comment about war coming to you despite not wanting to. And he
Great.
asked very, very clear, like very, very clearly and directly, if the help that I was requesting was just for something like pulling the wagon, or if it was something like going to war. And of
Your
course, I said,
answer was?
I have no intentions of, or I have no desire to go to war, something like that. And then said pretty much that you don't have a choice a lot of times.
That is true.
And then I look at her, and that's not, she's not a, her form right now, that's not a draft horse. That's not a horse for, well, for pulling wagons or even casual riding. That's
I've seen officers ride horses like her. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to war.
I certainly hope not, but the way things are going, it seems like the only logical next step.
I mean, it's felt like we've already been in the shit. It's only going to get worse anyway. We know it's not resolved. This isn't really that surprising. It's really not. I'm glad that
Yeah.
Celestian's looking out for you. It's nice that you're getting warnings and war horses. Um,
ah,
Warnings and war
which
horses. I love that.
that's that is the title of my notes for tonight, by the way. Uh, which actually kind of, I have a question that I feel guilty about asking. Would we do we have the coin to be able to, I don't, I couldn't begin to guess how much it would cost to get barding for her or any gear, but could we look at seeing if we could get her protection as well?
Lyra looks really, really uncomfortable for a second.
Uh, Never mind. Forget I
No,
even said
no,
anything.
no, 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 because I already know what Papa would say. Uh, maybe we
What
can
kind of?
see about trading and selling some of the stuff we picked up that's worth it. Maybe we can. I, I at least want to pay back half of what we took. Like, they'll lose everything.
No, with
And if I
that,
die when we're out there and I can't get them paid back, then they will lose everything.
that takes priority over this.
Well,
It is.
not really, because if you being on that or her being able to help us keeps us alive, then it pays into it. We just
I Whether the beholder was a sign that Celestian is watching or something else. Um, I know he is watching it, and I know that he would not just let your family, he would not have it be a choice between your family and us. That's not
Oh, is he
his
gonna
way.
pay my family then?
We have the coin. If we
Well,
have the
we
coin, then we
did.
pay that back. Are we not getting coin from Cornelius?
I fully
It will be.
expect
Yeah.
I expect that it's some of whatever Canis decided to charge to him is probably going to get pulled from the game.
Let me just really quickly clarify. You guys were paid in advance by Cornelius, and what you have coming is a suit of mithril scale mail.
Right.
Yep,
Oh,
that was a cat dumb. So
No, it's okay. I just want, because I heard agreement. I was like, oh, let me back up here, because, yeah, no, your contract has it written out, so you guys would know what you're getting.
My thought is anything more that we do for him, the beginning of that payment is going to be to pay him back because we charged him for the message going to him, which kind of sucks because once I have time to actually sit and think, I'll be able to send messages.
Well, even then,
But-
I believe the safety of Willow Hollow was at stake given the message we sent.
Sure.
So
I still think that we're going to end up owing some money. So we don't even have half right now. And again, that's fine because I know that Papa would just say, we have to do what we have to do. We stay alive, pay it back whenever we can. But I do not know how my mother feels, if she knows.
Take that back a step. You can cast the spells of speaking message.
After I sit for about 6 hours, yes, I'll be able to do that.
Can you send a message to ask them to not charge then? To
If they
like
haven't-
redirect to you?
If they haven't made it there, yes, but it's 6 hours that I have to sit, or at least 3.
it's also been like, what, 2 days now?
Well, I meant for future messages if they would be needed.
But I think then she can just send it herself, so there's no need to ask anyone. Pay.
Amelia just kind of just shrugs in the like, I don't know, I've lost myself in this conversation kind of shrug. Well, it's probably too late and too dark for your studying now. Is that something you need to do before we set out in the morning?
It's so weird seeing them look in opposite directions now.
Isn't it nuts? Yeah, we're sitting on opposite sides of the room now. Now I sit on the right and she sits on the left. Actually, wait, when we turn towards each other, is it... Oh, God, that's creepy as shit. Okay, sorry. Okay, I digress. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you just have to move where their pictures are, and it makes it better.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty... That's a good point.
I actually have us set up that way, so it's
I don't, because I always put myself on the top. Not because I think I'm better than anyone, but because I like to look at my group. Stop it, Amelia. I like to... I just like to look at my group all in one shot and not my face mixed in. Okay, anyways.
I have Xavier, then I have Xavier's assistant, and then I have Candace. So to me, you both look at like the PNG of
assistant.
Xavier.
That's pretty badass. That's me from like 10 years ago, too, so it's a good-looking version of me.
So, I feel weird talking about money, but we spent it. We used the things we spent it on. Now we don't have any more of those things, and we used them well because they did what they were supposed to. But now we don't have any scrolls, and I don't know if anybody can do that yet. Payne, Amelia, are you able to bring someone back from the dead?
Did you just ask if we could bring someone back from the Payne?
Why is that
What, you
ridiculous?
can't
guys
do
both
that?
have. Can you? I'm asking.
Could I did?
No, without a shield.
Well, no, not yet.
I'm not a. I know we're both those religious types, and she fully air quotes it. But
Don't air quote it. You are.
the reason I did is it's very different. The gifts that I've been granted are very different. I don't know if that's something I would be able to do without aid of a scroll.
All right. Well, we can figure it out. Let's get to Willow Hollow. We can price the stuff at least, figure that part out, and go from there.
And if push comes to shove, you still have a ledger with like
No, we don't
4,500
have a
gold,
ledger.
right? Oh no, you don't have a ledger, but you can go get it from Dad. Okay, okay. No. I'm here to talk to you about your credit card. Okay.
I'm here
No,
to talk to
we're
ledger's
working
extended
on
warranty.
repairing our score right now, so we're trying to stay below 30%. Thank you very much.
Okay, so when we get to Willow Hollow, that's going to be the best place to find out about the stuff for Asha.
At the very least, she's going to need, regardless, we're going to need a bit and bridle that will fit her.
Right.
It would be, and Amelia just kind of looks and is
Well,
just
I'm sure we
comfortable with
could
it.
trade in what we have, the bit and bridle, for another one, and maybe some more, money on top of that. But I don't think that'll be a hard ask once we get to Willow Hollow.
And Amelia, are you planning on wearing that armor?
She's wearing her new chain.
Right.
Oh, fair question. By the way,
Oh.
Dench's armor looks pretty fucked up. Oh, you mean the mithril? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were referring to that.
Yep. Amelia just kind of looks down at the new chainmail. I'm sorry, what?
It was rhetorical, or not, maybe facetious. Nobody's gonna wear that armor,
What?
right? What? Oh,
What
it means
armor are we talking
I was
about?
being silly. I already knew the answer.
I'm glad you knew the answer, but I'm lost as to what the question is.
Okay, we have armor that we're gonna get from Cornelius that we could sell if nobody's gonna wear it. Dench, were you going to wear it?
Well, I mean, I could, but I
Hey,
I'd
you
always
look like a
assumed that-
girl.
I mean, I think it form fits, doesn't it? It's magical, right? And that's gonna match.
Oh,
with
I don't know. I just saw it over sitting in the corner. We should probably get back to Cornelius and talk to him about it and go from there. I mean, why sell it and if he would just give us money instead if nobody wants it? But maybe I thought it would fit Amelia really well. But I don't know. It was in a corner. I was at the table. I was eating. I don't know.
I was kind of always under the impression that Amelia was going to take it anyway.
Lyra, make an Arcana check for me as these gents are having this conversation.
Oh, that was so close.
Jesus Christ.
You saw that?
You're thrown off. You're like, you hear like, oh yeah, it's magical. And you're like, what the fuck, it's magical? And then you like start thinking about that, but then you hear Dench talk and you're like, ooh. And then it's like back to fucking Beardy over here and you're like, what the fuck is happening right now? You have no idea. Also, it's almost midnight and you jackasses need to sleep, so.
Let's go to bed. Let's.
Yeah.
I'll do first watch. I'll do first watch.
I'll sit up with you if you don't mind.
I'm going to bed because Lyra is going to ask me questions and I'm out of good answers.
You have good answers?
Only occasionally.
I know we've got the tent set up, but I think I'm gonna sleep out here next to her.
Yeah, I think the tent is usually optional for you anyway. Enjoy your rest.
I have a feeling if I slept in the tent, we might all wake up with her in the tent as well.
Tent to myself.
And
And I go to sleep.
No, I'm staying up with these two.
Tent to herself.
Enjoy until your watch.
It's like 2 sleeping bags worth of dwarf wrapped up in a dwarven burrito.
Payne is going to be sprawled in the middle of the 4-person tent
Complete
on
starfish.
every single, like taking. Yep.
Listen, comfort knows no bounds, okay? And it's great. Payne just fucking whoop conks out. This is as close to home as he's been in like 10 days, okay? And he's not even a Willow Hollow yet, so this feels great.
It's okay. I have cast or create water, and he happens to be sleeping in between the bedrolls.
You are a fucking monster.
If
Okay.
he,
Happened to
if
me
he
once, it's
counts
not
as
fun.
evil, does my smite work on him?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You should absolutely smite the fuck out of him. Oh
I
wait.
died
What?
once, it's okay.
Okay. So Payne goes to sleep. We've got a couple people taking watch. Is there any RP that wants to happen in that time? I don't want to steal it from you guys. Obviously, I want to try to move the travel as you have still 2 days, but I don't want to hold up your progression in personal plot.
I think the only thing Dench really needs to do, he wants to attune to his bracers.
Oh yeah.
And like so far as like RP is concerned, like I really have anything other than like chatting with Lyra and Canis throughout the watch, and that's about it.
Yeah, Lyra she would just check in on Ben. She would just be like, hey, you went through a lot of traumatic shit the past couple of days. I just want to make sure you're okay, and is there anything I can do?
Yeah, I can give you guys, if you want a couple of minutes. I mean, it's 9:12. We can give you a few minutes to role play that little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, just briefly. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just the fireworks caught me off guard last night, and yeah, fire and explosions aren't really my best friend, really. So, but I'm okay tonight.
I feel foolish. I didn't even realize what night it was. I would have warned you.
Oh no, I totally forgot as well. Yeah, snuck up on us all, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when the fireworks happen, I'm well, the past 2 years or so, I've been so in the drink that it didn't really concern me much, but this time was the first time in a while that I've been lucid enough.
Yeah, life's gonna be experienced quite differently that way. Harder, more challenging, but more character building.
I suppose that's true. I have enough character, I think, that I ever really wanted right now. So if you want to pass on some of that character to somebody else, that'd be great.
Okay, noted.
No, you can keep it.
Thanks,
Canis will
Candace.
take it.
If I have to.
I wanted to make sure because I mean I know that a connection to an animal is I get it. She'll just kind of look over toward Canis.
Yeah.
He'll give like a mock offended look.
Stop it.
Yeah, that was rough.
That's literally the worst way that all of that could have gone down. There was no possible way that could have been worse. So, and I'm not trying to make you relive it, but I just wanted to make sure you're okay because it's not lost on me.
Yeah, and I suppose that I was a little, I don't know. I guess I don't want to like Asha, but I mean that's just me, you know,
Guarding?
missing Pearl Garden a little bit, I suppose. Yeah.
All right, don't force it. I have a feeling though that you're not gonna be able to resist her forever.
No, I don't think so. She's a beautiful mare.
And the good news is that if something like that were to happen, she'll just kind of poof before she lands. Right?
Yeah.
You don't have to live through it again.
Yeah, we got that going for us. I mean, we're not gonna let that happen again, hopefully.
Amelia could also probably just make her,
Yeah,
not be
disappear.
gay.
Yeah,
So
disappear.
it doesn't fall.
Right. Yeah. This is a much better scenario, all in all, I believe. Yeah.
That being said, though, your feelings are valid.
All right. Well, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm gonna do my rounds, and yeah, and then we'll get some sleep.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
By the way, Dench,
Yeah.
despite my attitude, Pearl's loss was a loss for all of us, not just you. I'm also gonna miss her.
Me too.
Yeah. Thank you, Canis. Yeah, no, I know. I'm not trying to say I'm special in my love for her, but you know, I get it.
It was more
Appreciate
me
it.
saying if you need to talk more about it, both me and Lyra are available.
No, I know. I know, and I appreciate it. I know you guys. You're despite your outward appearance, Canis. I know you're a good person too.
Thank you. I thought for a second you were gonna say good boy, and then we were gonna have a problem.
I know better. I know better.
All right. So your guys' watch comes and goes. The second watch takes place, and do we have anything from the peanut gallery for second watch?
Um, for my side of things, I'm going to be doing usual prayer star watching type things, but is Asha awake at this point?
Yes. Yeah. About the
Okay.
time your watch pops up that you and Payne get kind of woken up, Asha is also up and active and is not being noisy or weird or anything like that. But I mean, truly, actually, Amelia, why don't you actually, yeah, why don't you give me a nature check, but do it with advantage because of your experience with horses. Your limited experience, but your experience, goddamn, well, thank goodness you had.
It helps that I know this horse as if I've known her forever, apparently.
Yeah, truly. So you, so as you're kind of like watching her movements and watching how she reacts, even when she's not speaking to you, but which, by the way, is very few and far in between. She seems like a totally normal horse. The only difference is that and I won't say whether you feel connected to her, but it's like she feels extremely connected to you. Like she has to be by your side and ready every moment of every day. And it's only been like 6 hours.
And 4.5 of those were napping.
Yeah, exactly.
No, yeah, I think while there's a little bit of the holy crap, that is a horse that is well beyond anything our family could have ever afforded. Holy crap. Like there's a little bit of that and a little bit of the this is literally a God-given gift. There's definitely that connection from Amelia. But while she's having whatever other conversations might happen through the watch, while she's doing her star staring, she's gonna spend part of her watch filling in Asha on what the fuck has happened over the past couple of
So you kind of give her the rundown.
yes.
Okay.
Over
Is there
the
anything that you're particularly focusing on or leaving out that I should know?
the focus is going to be a lot on the stones, the cult. Um she's not gonna hide like the name of the chaos god that's in a different of Earthnul. She's not gonna hide any of that, but the focus is going to be on that big overarching piece. Um and she is going to just kind of matter of fact, like when we're done there, we are planning on going further west, and she's going to just high level overview of the once we get done stopping this cult, we need to rescue Alara kind of thing. She's going to make sure that's mentioned.
Okay. The few things that you would get from Asha would be
Aerith knew. The prime material were the ones who claimed victory over the god of slaughter and chaos and death many years ago.
He's trying to be back, so you can see why we could use your help.
And your friend, your mentor, not your mother, your your mentor. She was a woman that meant something very deep to you. Yes.
Uh, yes, she was the priestess in the Star House in Holden Glen, where I'm from. And she'll run through some of that bullshit, trying very hard to not be disrespectful of the still current representatives of the god, but it's definitely, I mean, it's gonna be real obvious what she thinks of what happened.
Then we go for her first, correct?
Uh, the no, the stopping what's going on with Erith Knoll needs to be handled first. There are many, many lives at risk there, and she, Alara, she's very capable, and she, at least last I knew, she was safe.
She doesn't even reach out to your mind. You just see she gives like a big horsey head nod, and she just accepts it.
That's gonna be so weird for Payne to see too, as Amelia is having a nonverbal conversation with this horse.
And probably staring it like right in the eyes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Like she'll like gesture, she'll talk with her hands a little bit without saying anything out loud, like
And Payne, something interesting you would note too is that the horse reacts to it. The horse is also, as it is quote unquote speaking, even though you can't hear it, is gesturing. It's moving with its hooves, it's nodding, it's moving its head back and forth as if it were conversing with her.
I think Payne would kind of get it, though he would maybe even be a little bit grumpy that he's not included in the conversation because he had a similar conversation with the unicorn. So like he sees them like doing things and talking but not talking, and he's like, okay, well, whatever, you guys have your conversation. I'm just gonna sit over here and play with these stones and look at the field. And yeah, he'll do watch stuff and not hold it against him. I mean, she got a new toy, so
here's a question. I don't think there's a particularly high chance because I am focused on trying to fill in my new horse on the impending doom of the world, but do I notice Payne being a grumpy dwarf more so than normal?
not any more than normal in my opinion. Just like you probably catch him looking over as you two are conversating and just being like, all right, well, I'll just, talk to myself.
Which he does often, I assume.
He probably does.
Yeah, and as much as Cat feels bad, I think, and Amelia, if she realized, would feel bad. I don't think Amelia would notice. She's trying to figure out how to have a uh, mental awareness and a visual, tangible awareness going on at the same time. So probably nothing terribly of note then.
Okay. All right, so you guys then continue on through the evening, and you note that Asha is kind of keeping an eye out, listening. You see ears twitch and tail flicks. You guys progress through the night and into the morning. We'll say it's 8 a.m., 8:30 or so. You guys awake, and rations would be it would be a ration of oats plus 5 rations. No, you guys have the frogs. Disregard that.
Yeah.
So you guys are good on rations, just the oats.
Okay. Actually, I need to take a portion off from yesterday for Asha as well, right?
No, just count it as the one because she'll eat them through the night and then into tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got it.
Okay, so you guys awake in the morning. Prepare yourselves, prepare spells, yada yada.
Yeah, I think Dench is eager to get to Willow Hollow. So yeah, he's again up early, breaking down what can be broken down without everybody, dropping a tent on everybody, of course.
Okay. So you guys prep in the morning, get yourselves broken down, and then you progress through the next day. Okay. So let me move your little marker. So you guys make it to about here.
I guess would it be possible to have some kind of like excuse me, I should have muted as I burped instead of leaving it on. Would it be possible to like kind of set up some kind of like, ghetto bit and bridle for Asha kind of with the rope that we have, or is it probably just going to be too
with the rope that you have? So it's why don't you make an animal handling check?
Okay.
Because I know you have the rope.
Yeah, Den should be very apologetic.
Could I help at all by relaying what she's saying or how she how does this feel? Like, is this rubbing?
Yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead and make it with advantage, Dench.
Okay. Yeah, Dench definitely wouldn't want to surprise her by like, hey, check this out, fucker, I'm gonna lash you. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. Came out as a 15. It's
15.
Not coming out
Yeah, it's
20,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, so yeah, no problem. You guys can successfully hook her up. It's a little rudimentary, but yeah, you can get her hooked up to carry the cart if you guys want to.
Yeah, and Dench would be there, like helping to push the cart along too, like not being a dick to a sentient horse here.
Yeah, it would be 100% and explaining exactly as we mentioned last night, just what the plan was, what the needs were. My only thing is Vera needs time to be able to study. Um, can we carry enough stuff from the cart to give her space to be able to inscribe as we're traveling?
Yeah, she can carry a hell of a lot more than the mule could. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, I mean, you guys dumped a bunch of shit too. So Lyra can easily sit on the back of that and do her thing if she wants to. If Lyra wants to, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 12 hours total that I'll need for my 2 spells.
Okay, so
You
we
have
can
to do that in one day.
No,
If I
it'll
want
be
the spell.
yeah, it'll be one today, one tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'll
Yep.
do. I'll
It's
do,
not a big deal though.
For your note, I'm gonna do sending first.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, so you guys get to where you're at then. You've got sending in your book. And you guys find yourself camping just at the edge of the woods, near Willow Hollow. And is there anything of note that I should know for tonight?
Just a typical hunting thing, and then bedding down.
Okay, go ahead and give me a survival check. Do it with advantage because I assume Canis is assisting with that.
Actually, today Canis is probably going to stick closer to Lyra.
Okay.
So, sorry, not.
I will go with because I am super paranoid about this ring to the north and want to make sure that we don't accidentally hunt a I don't know, evil bullet 2.0
Okay.
or anything.
Amelia, are you proficient in survival?
No, absolutely not. But I'm gonna at least be
Okay.
eyes if I can, so he doesn't get mauled.
Yeah, sure. So why don't you both give me survival checks? Oh fuck. Yeah, you guys are good. Yeah, just on the outskirts, you guys again there's a small cluster of deer that you spot, and Dench, go ahead and remove an arrow, and we'll say for the sake of brevity that you guys managed to successfully hunt a doe, another doe. You guys can cook it, no problem, and you will be fed through tomorrow then, so no rations needed.
Nice.
All right, so you guys bed down for the evening. You've harvested the dough. You've got your venison, and anything I should note for this evening?
Not for me.
Anything I should note for the evening?
No, the sky is clear. As you begin to enter the woods before it becomes kind of obscured by the trees, you make a religion check for me, actually. Yeah, you see the river in the sky again, but it's a little bit further to the east, as you would expect, and that's about it. And Asha carries the burden as well as she can and unhitches, and that's that.
Does she know these stars?
Do you ask her directly?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she would tell you that. Yeah, she's you point out the river and she looks up and um
Yes, yes, the river. I see. I see it.
Yeah, then Amelia will very much enjoy having someone that she can talk to the stars about that will know what she's pointing at.
okay. So you guys go into the night's rest. Amelia chats with the horse about the stars. Anything else from anybody?
We have a weird ass party. I love it.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Payne is going to start talking to a rock while Amelia starts talking to the horse. He's gonna
We had a talking jackal
scratch
for
on a
this
little
long.
face onto the rock and just, in the morning
David
he'll
Wilson.
just toss it aside. But yeah, for the night he's gonna talk to a rock like.
Yeah, and Lyra, as far as like when we're on watch and stuff, Lyra would just kind of be, just like chatter, just like general chatter.
Okay. All right, so we'll say then, for the sake of brevity, that you guys awake the next morning, break down camp like you normally would. You do not have to remove rations for yourselves, but do remove one ration of oats for the horse. And then you guys pack up and travel to the west. And you find yourselves about here. And you're about a day out from Willow Hollow when you need to bed down again. Go ahead, Amelia.
Is Lyra able to be
I was gonna ask that too.
Yes.
Did I get my
Yeah.
other spell?
Yep. She gets her other spell scribed.
Sweet.
uh Lyra, you've been focused on that for a while. Were you that scroll that we found, is that something that
The PP
you
scroll?
yes, the PP scroll.
Say it like that. You make it sound weird. No, I
Piss
haven't
scroll.
put that. I don't know if that's better. I haven't put it in my book yet. No, that. No.
Do you think and I I do not mean to tell you how to arcane. Please don't take it like that, but I know you said that was something you wanted to do. Is that something that you think you can do before we make it back into town, or do you want to wait, or
I have to hit the university no matter what because there's specific materials, specific ink, it's magic infused I need in order to be able to get it from a scroll to a book. I don't have that with me.
then we'll make sure that we stop there. Where all are we going when we get to town? Like, what's
Emerald
the plan?
Tower, for sure.
Well,
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
straight there. Yeah.
Go from there. We'll find out about at least pricing what you were discussing. I'd like to stop home if I can, just for a brief visit. You don't have to come with if you guys don't want
While we're on the subject of spells, and I almost hate to ask this because it costs money, but it could. My initial thought was for Amelia. It could help keep Amelia alive. I have a spell that it's called Warding Bond, and it requires 2 rings that cost 50 gold each, which
Do I know what
is
that is?
So it will help reduce the damage that the wearer of one of the rings would take. And so I think I would wear one so that somebody else wearing the other ring could be farther away from me and I wouldn't have to worry about reaching them to heal them as much.
That
There's
sounds super useful.
some, yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
tell them.
thought so.
Tell them the sum part, Pain.
So where it reduces the damage that the one person gets, I would receive the other half of that damage. But
Oh,
I can always reach myself. I can't always reach Amelia
That's
or
true.
whoever else is wearing that ring.
I don't disagree, and I think this is a great idea. The only problem I have with it is that if she gets hit hard enough that it knocks you down, you can't heal yourself. And then we have two
give
of
the
you.
other one. Give the other one to me. I can take it.
Well,
You're talking about a, a wound like that one person takes, the other person takes as well?
It
Well, less.
splits. Yeah, it takes. Let's just say it splits it in half, for say,
yeah, instead of splitting you in half,
it would
only
split both of us in quarters.
We got to stop talking, Pain, because now I'm thinking like you.
I kind of like it. We're making progress here. So
We need a break from pain.
okay,
That's
like in the
two
last fight,
blood
Amelia,
pools,
how
then.
many times did you fall to the ground? And I was completely fine through the entire fight. If we had had these at the time, then yes, I would have been hurt, but you would have been standing and through more, at least more of the battle. And the more you are up, the faster they go down.
Worth
So
considering. It's worth considering.
Yeah, I'd say so.
yeah, I mean, it has its risks, but it was, I don't know. It's something
magic
I
has
have
risks.
to, yeah. And I've never done it before, so I probably have to talk to somebody about the rings and whatnot. But it was a thought, and
I have
I
two
know
questions.
I have bad answers. Hit me.
Why would I hit you?
I
No,
mean,
that's
just tell me
It's a
the
metaphor,
answer.
phrase.
Amelia.
We were just talking about sharing wounds, and then he
What's your
said to hit him.
question?
As a test for the ring, we don't have the rings. Just ask me the questions.
If you are holding focus on a spell, like the one that you do to give the, like the
Oh, the
support,
blessings, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, he could lose focus on that.
Yes,
spell.
I could, but I'm very hard-headed. You're gonna have to get hit really hard to mess me up.
we do tend to get hit very hard when we get hit.
And
Yes, it
these
hurts.
rings would help with that.
Let's not shoot anything down yet. Let's find out
I-
more.
No, if this is a gift that Morden is willing to offer and let him learn, then that's something worth considering. I just want to make sure that if we're doing that, we're doing it appropriately. Like, I don't know if it would make sense to put on me, whereas, like, I can, as much as I have taken hits, and she kind of unconsciously, like, one hand goes to her stomach where, there were rats poking through it. Um, I can also take. This sounds bad. I can take more of a hit than most of you. Would it be better protecting like Canis?
Have you seen him on the battlefield though? He pops around like a grasshopper. He is
I
like,
Yeah, but when
I
he
want
gets
to be
hit,
here, and then I want to be there, and then I want to be here, and he just does it. It's amazing.
Yes,
Shut
but
up, Canis. I'm not complimenting you.
when
I
he
do get it though. Yes, yes. When he gets hit hard. You're a little bit squishy.
Yeah, the problem of being an animal. Anyway, that being said, I have recently learned from the wyvern fight, uh, and I think I know a way to every now and then, occasionally, reduce what I can take by avoiding it a bit more.
Besides, he doesn't have the greatest appendages, I'll say, for a ring.
well, then maybe Dench is a good choice.
Perhaps he is. And that's the good thing, too, about we just have to have the rings, and we can always figure out who wears the rings, and we can always change it because it's not, it's, it's something that I have to cast whenever before battle or during battle. So it's not something that's set in stone once we do it. So
Okay,
All right. Yeah,
that's a good idea, Payne.
yeah. Thank you for that, Payne. Yeah, we'll consider how we move things around when you get that ability. Yeah. Oh, when we get the tools, at least.
yeah, it's more the materials. I could do it now if we had the two rings, but they're hard to come by out here.
Let's go to Willow Hollow then. Time to sleep.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, so you guys rest for the evening, knowing that you're now in like Willow Hollow Wood. It's probably not the best idea to hunt things.
Yeah. We're all out of the deer meat, right?
Yes. So you guys rest through the evening without any issue. You awake in the morning, and you'll need to remove 5 rations and one ration for your
Yeah,
horse.
for Asha.
So oats. And then you guys travel through the day, and you find yourselves in the heart of Willow Hollow. Let me get you guys. I'm assuming you guys are. You said you're going straight to Emerald Tower, correct?
we're going to. Yeah, we'll need to make sure that the cart
Yeah.
gets dropped off at least. Ooh, that's. And
Well,
I
you
will.
you
Oh,
you,
go ahead.
you can take it to Emerald Tower because that's where you guys had posted up Pearl a few times, so they have no problem taking care of that. I'm just gonna put you in Emerald Tower for now, and let me get over there myself.
I'm going to not assume, but I'm going to ask Asha if she's all right with going with the cart, since I think it might raise more than a few questions.
Yeah, she would. I mean, as you guys, bring her in, because I mean, she's a horse that does not look like she's from here, but she's not like created out of starlight or anything, so it's not too crazy. But she would, she would tell you.
Yes, these elves seem like they are well put together enough to meet my needs, as I need very few things, and this looks like a good place to rest, better than the outlands we were in a day or so ago.
Yeah, yes, it's certainly more comfortable. If there's anything you need that they don't get you, um, let me know. I'll I'll tell them or ask them.
I absolutely will reach out to you.
And I'll let the rest of the party know as well that um, Asha is more than willing to stay with the cart, and um, go to the stables as needed.
Okay. So you guys get into the heart of the city, and you go to the Emerald Tower. Asha is taken care of as best as they can accommodate, and it's a lot nicer than the road. So you enter the Emerald Tower. You guys find yourselves here, and you can go about your business as far as controlling your tokens. Those of you who need to update HP, please do so, because I will copy and paste from here. Oh, HP and hit dice, please. Yes, the yellow bar.
Yeah, Dench just to make sure he addresses the guards here, like, we're here to see Cornelius and Mistress Rosanna. Well, on behalf of Mistress Rosanna and all that.
And the guards would kind of half bow to you, and yes, actually, Mistress Rosanna, Cornelius, and Madam Kiana are awaiting you in the main chamber.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Payne, did you get stuck in the door?
I am
Stuck on the
going
wall.
to knock this time
Ah.
before we march in. I
just
stopped
assumed.
at the door on purpose.
Yeah, you knock, and there's a voice from the other side, one you've not heard before, but the voice says, "Enter."
That means go in. You can open the door now.
I'm trying. It's stuck.
Yeah, I think we're
There you go.
I'm also stuck here. I can't move.
Hang on, I got you guys. They're kind of, hang on, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, I don't see any of the door icons. I just realized to be able to
Oh.
open or close doors.
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, that's weird. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
I just put you guys all in here. Because I know
Just
that's where you're going.
face through the wall.
Yep. Oh god, their oozes attack. Okay, so in here, you guys see, and I'm going to share a couple of pictures because picture things. So first of all, there is Cornelius.
Smoldernelius.
There is Kiana. And the image you have not seen before is Aloe Vera Rosanna.
Would it be fair to assume that we remembered to bring the hourglass and the shard with us from the wagon?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you guys aren't, well, some of you are idiots, but not all of you, so, we'll say that, yeah, somebody grabbed the hourglass and the shards.
That's good, because Payne would have done the, oh, crap, and just rushed out to go get it.
All right, so you guys enter, sit yourselves down. You see Rosanna is now sitting where Cornelius usually sits. He is to her right, and Kiana is to her left. As you sit, Rosanna kind of looks around to the lot of you, and she kind of smiles sweetly. She looks tired, which is odd for an elf, and so does Cornelius, and so does Kiana. Kind of their eyes are a little bit darkened, a little bit sunken in cheeks. It looks like they have been up probably for way longer than they need to be. But Mistress Rosanna says, sorry, I had to pull my notes up. She looks to you all and she says, it's good to see that you're all here in one piece. I am Mistress Rosanna. I'm pleased to formally make your acquaintance. She kind of
It's nice
glances.
to meet you in person as well, my lady.
Have I ever seen her before, Xavier?
Yeah. You and Canis have both seen her before. She runs this town, this city, really.
Okay.
But it's not often. It's usually at, pomp and circumstance events, parades or,
Yeah.
military events or big things.
So Lyra would have a look, like as soon as she saw her and recognized her, there'd be a look of like awe on her face, like when you get to meet a celebrity and you're like trying to keep your shit together. That's kind of where Lyra's at right now.
Payne would be the complete opposite. This is just another person in front of him right now.
Yeah, for Canis, he'd also be like a bit starstruck, but more of like probably less than Lear, more of like oh, she's actually here. What?
Yeah, pleasure to see you in person as well. Thank you for having us.
Of course, your group is always welcome in the Emerald Tower. And I'm sorry I've not made your acquaintance yet, but I understand that Cornelius has done everything that he's been charged to do up until this point. I was made aware of your presence once you entered Willow Hollow, and we wanted to make sure we were here when you arrived, and I understand you are traveling by foot, which is quite slow, so here we are, and there you are. I've received information from Clee Hartsford in Brackenwood. Thank you for letting us know you were going to be arriving this evening, and thank you for making haste here. If you've any information for me, please do tell, and if not, that's fine. She gestures behind Cornelius where you guys see the suit of scale mail. I have your reward waiting, and I assume you have something for me and Madame Kiana. And you see Kiana kind of bows deeply.
We do.
Yes, we do. More than we had last time. Actually, well, yeah, more than we had last time.
Considerably.
She'll. Did we bring that crap in? Did anybody?
Yeah, I think that's what, we agreed on. Somebody has brought it, we'll say.
Okay, so whoever has it, unless it's her, would motion like.
I guess Dench probably would be carrying the hourglass, and I would assume like this is something like Amelia might be comfortable with carrying with the holy water and all, the shard.
Yeah, that's fitting.
Yeah,
Okay.
or Payne would have for sure.
Yeah.
Give it to the dwarf. I have a horse.
We in the past, historically, we were destroying these hourglasses, but this time we decided to bring it here for researchers. Now that we know there are people here, so those as well as more crazy bone shards. And do you have anything more for us by chance?
You see Kiana kind of looks almost like borderline hungry when she sees you guys produce these things, and her eyes kind of go wide, and you see she flicks her wrist, and there's a very quiet incantation that takes on this ghostly form, and you see this hand kind of manifest near the hourglass, and it takes the hourglass from Dench and pulls it over to her. She takes it, and then again she kind of motions, and the hand floats over towards Payne and takes the vial with the shards, and it pulls it over to her, and she looks at it and she goes, "If you'll excuse me, Mistress."
Could I insight check her really quick, just to like?
Yeah, please.
Because like the whole hungry face and
Yeah.
gauntness is concerning to me.
Absolutely, go ahead and make an insight check.
Going to ask if I could as
Yeah,
well.
I think I would have too.
If you're suspicious, roll it.
We were all thinking the same thing. I was like,
Oh, that was mean, man. That was on a 17.
All right, that's okay. Amelia.
That's been my whole night.
And Canis, and okay, so Payne definitely not. So Amelia and Canis, you would note that there is definitely a hunger in her eyes that does not necessarily match the tone in her voice, but you have just brought her what you all believe is the last of these things. So it could be something more, but maybe not.
Um, uh, before you go, there might be a few other pieces of the puzzle you might want to hear, if if that's all right with you.
She, as she's taking them through her magical spectral hand and placing them in a bag into which they just vanish, she looks up and places a hand kind of up near her breast, and then she kind of like touches her locket and, yes, of course.
What's on her locket?
Can you?
Like, is it a symbol of Loth? Is it
Oh,
a
oh,
symbol
oh,
of
oh.
like it's a locket, so it is something important to her. What is it?
Yeah, yeah, no, it's just it's a large red gem.
I think we're all trying to make sure that this chick doesn't have like an erythnol
Yeah, or is that a
like
familiar
go-go
looking red
erythnol
gem?
locket.
I'm sorry, what was that, Lyra?
Is it a familiar looking red gem?
Um, make an
Like
investigation check.
specifically thinking
Make
of
it,
the
yeah,
ring.
investigation check, please. I just heard Candace say, for fuck's sake, you fucking dice. Um, you specifically, especially because of your experience with the ring, it does look pretty similar to the gem that was on the ring, but for the rest of you, she has no notable signs, no heraldry anywhere imprinted upon her, no tattoos, no symbols that resemble anything from the Underdark, or, I mean, she's very neutral from top to bottom, minus this one piece.
Uh, sorry, I just saw you touching your necklace there. What kind of gem is that?
She kind of looks down, and as she's fumbling with it, a ruby.
Is it an old like family heirloom or new?
She glances to Rosanna and Cornelius. She kind of puts her hand out. No, it's just a fashion statement. I hate to be so vain about what I wear. Is there a
No, it's not.
problem?
It's not that. I'm just curious. Where did you get it from? Did you get it from here, like up here, or down below, or?
No, of course. I got it in the Underdark from a trader. I'm sorry, is there something wrong here?
There's
Nothing's wrong, but we've had a number of us have had visions and senses of things. So we've kind of started to, well, we
You don't have to
sometimes,
make excuses for me, Amelia.
this isn't an excuse, it was an explanation that sometimes it seems like we're going somewhere nonsensical and there's a reason behind it.
Yeah. So there was a situation. I think you got at least some of the information from our message. There was an attack while we were in the grove.
She looks at Rosanna and Cornelius. Cornelius kind of nods and he says, yes, we received information from the Grove situation. Yeah, but what does this have to do with Madame Kiana's necklace?
Well, it could just be coincidence. But that's why I was asking how long she'd had it. Because the item that attracted the attack had a similar, very deep red ruby. Very similar, actually. And I'm a little concerned about. Did you know the trader who sold that to you? Did they come from somewhere else by chance?
Kiana she kind of looks surprised at you saying that. Oh, I, mm, I, I mean, it's somebody we've dealt with for years. And she grabs the ruby and snaps it off of her neck, and she throws it into the bag that she had put the other items in, and it just, and she goes, I'll get rid of it if it's something that is offensive, or
No, I'm more
should
It's not
I?
offensive. It's not
I'm
offensive.
concerned for you.
Well,
We had an attack that involved creatures made of blood searching for what they called the beacon, and it was a ring made with and inlaid with a deep red ruby, similar to the appearance of your locket. Um, we're just probably maybe jumping at shadows a little bit here, but it was a little bit a terrifying situation for us. Is all.
Lyra
It's
sits
not
back in her
offensive.
chair.
We were
It's not
worried
offensive.
that you may have been handed a trap, and
Yeah.
since you're integral to the work here, nope, since you're
Yeah.
important, she would not say integral, since you're so important to the work here, we don't want any harm to come to you or, well, anyone.
well, thank you. Well, it's gone now. Within my bag of holding, it cannot be tracked, traced, scried upon, divined upon. Nobody knows it exists, so I will leave it off throughout the rest of my research if that's if that's what is necessary.
It may be nothing, but we don't want to take any chances.
If you're all right with it, and she doesn't address you, she looks to Rosanna and Cornelius. In the morning, once my energy has refreshed, I can divine upon it or investigate it further with arcane means to see if there is something more to it. They both kind of nod and then just look out to you guys.
I
Amelia's gonna look
suppose.
to Lyra.
Yeah, I suppose that wouldn't hurt unless it takes up too much time and effort on your part.
No time or effort. If it's important, if there is something I should be aware of that I was not aware of before, then of course I will give it my full attention.
It may
Well,
be
I sup-
nothing.
It may be nothing.
The thought
But-
is that traders get things from random places, and if this is part of that and was part of them being able to make it onto other planes, I would rather you not wear it around your neck.
Just for clarification, you are saying trader, not traitor.
Yes, trader.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody that I've received. Actually, I bought my armor from him as well. Oh, shit! And she kind of reaches up and grabs like a strap.
No, don't derobe. I want to look it over and make sure there's no gems on it,
On the armor.
on the armor.
Just make an investigation. Make a perception check.
Splatted there this time.
Yeah, I mean, look, she's dressed in all black leathers. You don't see, even with a 2, which is, a bullshit roll. You don't see any red studded anything on her after she tore it off and threw it in the bag of holding.
It'd be worth looking it over, but the biggest concern to me was the ruby itself.
Huh.
And I mean, we can explain a little bit as to why. But Amelia's intention would be to start going into the cult information, in some of that. I just looked at the time and I didn't want to open a can of worms.
Yeah, I would say maybe we just kind of gloss over like all the events, like leaving. Dench would try to leave nothing out.
Yeah, and they all take it in, all of the information that you guys have gathered thus far, kind of glossing it over, giving it to them. And you see even Kiana, I mean, Rosanna and Cornelius look like absolutely flabbergasted, and Kiana even looks kind of taken aback, like, holy shit, like, what? You what? Especially when you hit the portion where you're talking about, like, the cultist, quote unquote, in the grove, or outside of the grove, but near the cave, that's all. It appears to you all collectively that is news to them.
Does it seem if when we do bring up Earthnul, does it seem like there's any recognition from this supposed to be long forgotten, horrific god of chaos and slaughter?
Make a perception check.
And then
Perception?
if there's a
Oh,
reaction,
okay.
Canis would like to insight. Well, everyone here basically.
Oh, you're looking for. I'm sorry, you're looking for a reaction. Is that what you said?
For
Kane
me?
is.
Oh, for Canis.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to see what type of reactions do they have? Is it something like, oh, I
Got
know
it.
this,
Got it. Yeah. So
I-
make an investigation check. Amelia, you also make an investigation check. We'll disregard that perception. Sorry, I was not maybe totally understanding the intention.
Investigation or insight? Sorry.
Sorry, insight. It'll be an insight. That's a good investigation check. We'll take it. We'll take it, Amelia.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck.
We are on paranoid point on this.
All three of them 100% acknowledge the word and have like a 6-inch step back, like, oh fuck. All of them.
Amelia's expression would absolutely be one of, yep, that's what we thought too, is what her features would very clearly say.
Canis just looks visibly relieved.
Kiana then kind of, and we'll conclude this here very soon. Kiana, she kind of takes a half step back with the name drop. May I, is it all right if I proceed to the laboratory for the investigatory work? I'll work through the night. It's no problem. And Rosanna holds up her hand. It is okay. Yes, please. And get some sleep. We need you at full capacity. And she kind of nods. And then she looks out to the group, like in wanting recognition.
Like from us, if it's
Yes, yeah, to you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If there's anything we can do, just let us know. You want extra set of eyes or something? I got two. Not two sets.
More than we can spare. Yeah, plenty to spare here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please make sure you take care of yourself as well. If you push yourself to exhaustion, well, we need you.
I know how this goes. After your first tangible thing, please get some rest.
She kind of smiles and almost lets out a small giggle. Thank you. You understand exactly what toll this takes. I'll be with you in the morning. I swear it. And thank you for trusting me with this. It is so much happening between our worlds. Excuse me. And she bows individually to everybody, and then she leaves the room. All right. So, as she leaves the room, we are going to go ahead, because it is 10:10, and I know we want to go for another hour, but we can't, because Lucy lives in Africa. So
Up to the US already, damn.
Yeah, God damn it, Lucy.
Or just move to a better time zone in general.
Yeah, maybe not like -8 normal people time. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and jump back in then next week. Was he talking shit? Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll jump back in next week for session number 31. And if you guys need anything from me throughout the week, any questions, comments, concerns, or intentions, because we are now in kind of a high stakes RP situation, please let me know. Because I will have, hopefully, a little bit of time this week to figure things out now that we're settled. Although, I guess settling didn't really take much out of us because we played D&D tonight, so.
Well, yeah, the world's at risk of completely, well, ending. You have
Crazy
to play.
bones.
That is true.
If you don't play, the Shattermad Blight wins. So
Also true.
That's right.
Okay.
Can't have that happening.
No, we cannot.
my only comment is thank you for my horse.
This is amazing.
That's
Oh,
so
God, I'm just
terrifyingly-
thinking about the lemonade.
Yeah. Sweet lemonade.
I saw the post, and as soon as I saw the image, I was like, oh, God, that takes me back 20 years.
I know. I told them we showed the kids Weeble, and they were like, "What the fuck was your life?"
Yeah.
So Ryan.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Have a great week, you guys. We'll see you next week for the next session, session 31. And again, please, please, please reach out if you have anything that you want to do, anything you're looking for like throughout the town, and then we'll jump back into it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good game, everybody.
All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys. All right. So, my friends hanging out here in stream. Oh, that's weird. You guys had me on the wrong screen. That's what happened tonight. My live capture is on the wrong.
I heard you say.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's not on my left screen. Terrible. All right. We will see you guys next week. Let's find somebody to raid. I'll have to do that tomorrow morning. Okay, let's find someone to raid. And then we will be out of here for the evening. God, there's literally 2 people streaming. Is it Saturday at 10? Holy crap. Orcish Fence, here we go. Tabletop RPG. I think he's playing Star Wars. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and raid, and then we'll go. Thank you so much, by the way, for hanging out, Smokaya. Smokaya. All right, we'll be back next week, same time, same place, as we do every week. Even if we're moving, we're here. If we're moving, we're grooving. Yeah, take care. Bye, guys.
I totally didn't just spend money on Hero Boy.
Did you just spend money in Hero Forge? Is that what I heard?
No, I didn't. Totally not.
Oh shit, are we getting raided? Oh, it's DMXor.